I want to get all the tickets, that way nobody...
Well, we can get our own tickets later. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I'm not offended by it.
Alrighty then.
Played role-playing games with such
So.
And I have to leave at 9.
Okay.
Very
Then we,
experienced.
better get going.
I'm going to ask my other D&D group.
Alright, you four. Everyone, did you level up to level 14?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Great. Anyone need to roll HP? Or are we good?
I'm good.
Okay, you leveled up as you rode upon the back of the ancient silver dragon that bore you back once more to Waterdeep. However, the dragon did not let you off in the city, but stopped on a hill overlooking the city in the presence
Oh, she didn't come in.
Delan Winterhound.
Thank you. I'm actually good right now. But thank you so much.
Let's see, what was her name?
Elliot or something.
Nope.
Sure.
Otari Liacarnos.
See.
Yeah.
A light on the hill allows you to disembark from her
Yeah,
back.
switch back to Ashley before we run.
Okay.
It
She
was
sets
nice
you down.
being grubbed for a while.
She thanks you for your negotiations and your willingness to fight for good dragons everywhere, and takes off, returning home, leaving you alone on the hill with Delan Winterhound. He walks up, looking for a change, much more at ease.
In nature.
I'm not sure you've seen him outside the city before, but he looks much more comfortable amid the grass and the trees. He walks up to you guys. How did it go?
You look much more comfortable and at ease amongst the grass and the trees.
Yes, that's very true. Enclosed spaces and lots of people disagree with me. But were you able to reach any sort of arrangement with the metallic dragons?
Yes, we have reached an arrangement.
Can we count on their aid then?
Yes. Based on 4 stipulations.
Oh. He pulls out a pad of paper.
Do you really want to do that right
Do
now?
you really want to do that right now?
Yeah, I don't know. You're the one that's talking. I did a lot. Well, I didn't. It was Grub that did the talking.
I got
But-
you a flower.
Thank you. That's delightful. It's poisoned. And he tucks it into his clothes.
Oh, the turn around. Do we want to do this now or no?
I have been instructed to carry your stipulations to the council.
Oh.
And alas, it falls to me to relay what concessions we must give to the metallic dragons.
Do you really think that's best? Because, like, I'm just saying a little bit of there were some stipulations that some of the council members are going to be very miffed about.
Maybe we leave out. This isn't part of it. Maybe we leave out the temple. And tell
Well,
all the
no,
rest.
hold on. Like, don't.
I'm whispering this to you.
Like, no, shut up.
I'm kidding.
Is he actually?
Yes, this is Ashley right now because
I like-
unfortunately everyone knows Ashley, and so Ashley has to stick around.
She gets sassier and sassier. It's great.
I'm in my helmet just.
So, some of the stipulations would be nice to reveal to the council at large.
Very
And,
well.
you know, so we could take advantage of a little bit of peer pressure because some of the council members are not going to like it at all. Probably might be a little bit. It would be nice that we're in kind of a professional setting so that we can spring it on them and then everyone will look to them and they'll be like, come on, you got to do this. And they'll be like, but this is horrible for us. And then we say, but, you know, dragons and Tiamat. Yeah.
Very well. If you feel that way, you can lay forth your concessions in the next council. The metallic dragons are beings of their word. I'm sure we will be in communication with them, and we can count on their assistance.
Yes.
However, I will
warn you, there's going to have to be some apologies.
Well, that's fine. All the council members are honor bound to abide by your stipulations.
Okay.
And a loss of a church.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, it was a stupid.
No, I know that's a stipulation, but the idea was to tell them later.
Oh, I didn't
What's
say
wrong with
anything.
your door?
What did you do to it? There you go. All better.
Hello.
Well, you may, I suppose you may inform the council of the concessions in the next general council session. However, I do need some information from you now. The Metallic Dragons have offered there's five factions of Metallic Dragons, one for each color.
Mhm.
I need to know which members of the council will receive aid from the Metallic Dragons. And for your assistance, I've placed council members who can receive aid from the dragons here. You may choose 5, or you may choose which 2 do not receive aid.
Are there some on the other side that I'm not seeing? Because I only
Sir
see
Istival.
Ramalia Haventree of the Harpers, Onthar.
Luthar Froome has always been a bro.
He's always done.
What?
He's always done like good things.
Hang on a second.
Wait, who's over there, Chloe?
Sir Istival.
If you bring up the council members on the screen, we can put it out.
Well, okay,
I'm sorry, I need to take Sir Istival off.
Conrad didn't need any, right?
What?
Because he was underground.
Yeah, but
We
he
did it all up.
made it. Yeah.
Very good.
It was very, very good.
So we can use that excuse.
Okay, the Harpers have no strongholds, and they have decided to abstain from draconic assistance. Ambassador Braun Anvil appreciates it, but his strongholds are deep underground. And Istival of
So those two.
Cormier is an island nation and has so far been untouched by draconic raids. So, these are the 5 that can receive aid. You may...
And we have 5 metallic dragons.
Sorry, these are the 7 that can receive
Oh.
aid. You must choose 2 who will not receive aid.
I will abstain from making a decision, but if
I
I
think
were to
King
influence,
Melon
Laurel Silverhand is kind of a thumbs down.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with her and also the king. I think should get no help.
Why not?
The
She's
king
suspect.
is going to
You guys
have
just
to
hate females.
apologize for Elf's kind.
Keep in mind, those that made concessions will respect you less, while those who receive metallic aid will respect you more. And everything you do will affect the outcome of
So
the campaign.
I think we do need to give King Melandrock dragon aid because he's going to get pissed that he has to apologize.
I think we should just give all of it to Mr. Woodrow.
Ooh, would he be up for that? Like,
Does that
Mr.
work
Winter,
for
like,
the
what
gold
if
ticket in
you were the
dollars?
one that picked it out instead of us? Or is this kind of
Stack
a...
them all up and get
nobody
50%
wants to-
off
Sorry,
the
that was
gold.
just me again.
Okay.
It wasn't I that negotiated with the metallic dragons. It falls to you to.
And Conrad is the guy who has to apologize for the dwarves, right?
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
doesn't want dragon help.
He does
no.
not.
Sweet.
So we're screwed there.
You can just shove it. Let's kill them, actually.
No, we're not killing.
Alright,
God.
yeah, sorry.
Which
We're
one
level
is
14 now.
Well,
We can do a lot.
I know
I
I
think
can
we
do
should
a
think
lot.
about
You
who's super
can, yeah.
favorable towards us.
I
I
can
think
stop.
Laurel's like favorable enough towards us that we don't have to give her dragon aid.
Who is Hornblade? Who's that guy?
I don't know.
He's a wizard.
You can, but you don't have to. Just take-
Terran Hornblade is a wizard of the Army of the Silver Moon. Let's see.
Okay, so druid guy, wizard guy, older Raven Guard.
Hey, who even is he?
Ravengard is the one from Baldur's Gate.
He has a weird name. Let's do him.
Okay, King Melanarch is gonna be pissed. Nevermember.
Lord Neverember is from Neverwinter.
Okay, what's the deal with him? Just Neverwinter? Can we get a map?
Question.
Yes.
What's this deal with the metallic dragons?
The deal with the Metallic Dragons is that we went to them, and they're gonna help us fight the cult of Tiamat.
Yeah, they're good dragons.
Yeah, they're good.
I can choose a feat, and there's a feat in here that says Gift of the Metallic Dragon. Is that something that would be helpful to us, or would it have been helpful to
I
us?
don't know what's the gift. Probably not.
I forgot that if you click on it, it tells you more about it.
I'm pretty sure you just have like resistance and like it gives you.
Can you manifest some powers of metallic dragons? Draconic healing and protective wings.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Then there's feat options, so then I can also choose
So,
charisma.
if you guys want, you could send Draconic aid to Conrad Braunanvil. He would appreciate it, but he will not be angry if you do not send it.
I think we should send Dragon Aid to him. Because he has to give up the silver cloak and apologize. So if I had to pick, I would say no dragon help to Laurel, Hornblade, and Ravenguard.
Wasn't Laurel like super nice to us though?
But I think we can make
Maybe they would understand that. Like they're already.
that there are 5 dragons.
Yeah.
Basically, we'd be super nice and be like, you guys are just so great, you guys don't need help.
Okay, if you want to negotiate that, that's great.
No, Darren has to, Delon has to negotiate it.
I think
Is
if we
DeLon said he's not. Yeah, we did.
I think if we spin it that way, it'll work.
Well, then let's go to the council chambers and give them all the bad news.
The council is not in session at the moment.
Okay.
Delon is just writing down who's receiving aid.
Oh, we're
So,
doing that now.
Everyone except Laurel Silverhand, Uldo Ravengard. Let's see.
Well, he's a wizard. They can do it.
Ravengard is a warrior from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
Tyranny Hornblade is
Yeah,
the wizard.
they've got the Arcane Brotherhood. So.
They do.
They already have
Let's
help.
see. Tyranny Hornblade. Everyone else. Let's see. Service Club. Not. King Melandrak. Conrad Braunanvil. Dagoth Neverember. Delon Winterhound. And Barfrum. Okay. It is recorded.
It is recorded.
Now all the bad news.
Yep. Stop for your decisions. You all die.
Well, that will be revealed at a later time. But
Alright.
now that that is done, you guys will learn the results of that later.
Time to destroy church.
Delon folds up his notepad. He puts it in his pocket. I'm afraid that there is another urgent matter that requires your attention. I suppose you recall in the last council session that King Melandrak testified to the council that all was well in his kingdom and that there were no draconic raids.
Uh-huh.
He lied.
Oh.
Melandrak.
It wasn't the kind of lie where he's just like, everything's fine. Or, and everything is not fine, or everything's fine because we betrayed you.
Well, I should hope it's the first.
Yeah, me too.
Everything is not fine,
Okay.
and I believe it's a matter of pride for King Melandrak.
Oh.
I believe the one responsible for the dragon raids and the destruction of many of the elven villages is the Green
Yeah,
Wyrmspeaker,
see? Told ya. Well, actually, I did tell you. I didn't tell you. Snap told you guys.
whom I believe you were the ones to unmask as Nerenvain, his son.
Yeah.
The
That's right.
king's son, yes. Is he still tromping around? I thought his father took care of that.
His father
Obviously
is
not.
trying, but his efforts so far have proven unfruitful, and the lives of many elves,
Not
and
even
sadly,
available.
the lives of many plants and animals and druids of the woods have been lost.
Well, we'll just have to beat some sense into that child's brain.
In our land.
It's for this reason that
Reserved up my boat.
It's for this reason that I had you alight
You
here
knew that.
outside the city. If you're willing, I will provide you with transportation to one of the elven settlements that has, for the most part, been spared.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You want us to go like fight a dragon right now?
Well, if anyone could track down the lair of the dragon and Naren Vane,
Let's
I
take him
believe
down.
it's you.
Let's do this.
Track him down.
Oh, we're doing. Oh,
Let's do it.
okay.
Ain't got nothing
Onward.
better to do.
Doing it.
Well, there was tell the council about all the bad news.
The council is not in session at the moment.
Okay. So we can just push
To
that
the
off.
green worm
Yes,
slayer.
They meet again on the 15th.
I will take you to the settlement of Altand. It's primarily a wood elf settlement.
To Altoid.
I'm afraid it has not been entirely unscathed. It was the target of one of the dragon's raids, and they suffered heavy casualties. But in comparison to the other villages, surprisingly, almost half of them survived. And so I think that would be the best place to begin.
I would
with
like to
searching.
cast Greater Steed.
Okay.
Your steed would still be with you.
So?
Yeah, you don't have to cast it again until
Yeah,
it
did you
dies.
hear?
Until it
Lady
dies.
Nova rides a Pegasus now.
I have a Pegasus.
Yeah, grab the horse. And go. So with
Then
the
I ride like a
Pegasus,
paddleboard.
can you grab Saru and move her off,
Oh my
at least
gosh.
until she shows up?
Which one is she? This one?
Yeah, perfect. So there's 5 of you and Pegasus.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you'll go, correct?
Yes.
I need you to hold very still.
Are you gonna be with us the whole time?
Sadly, I cannot accompany you. I shall return to Waterdeep
that's
upon
so sad.
the conclusion.
Yeah,
Upon your arrival in Altan, please just hold still. Don't move. He pulls out a torch. And he holds it up in the air. He pulls out a little bottle. He unstoppers it with his teeth. Dips his fingers in it and flicks water through the torch. As it lands on you, it doesn't get your clothes wet. It kind of like seeps through your clothes and then reaches your skin. You can feel it for a moment, then it seeps into your bodies. He
I'm very uncomfortable with
Eugene,
this.
can you do me a favor and see if there's a paper in that brown folded up paper anywhere?
Not that I can see.
Okay.
he continues in a circle, and he flicks holy water through the torch on each one of you. It soaks into your bodies, and you can just feel a warmth on the inside of your chest. He finishes up. He mutters a few
Thanks, babe.
words in a secret druid language that no one else knows, except the druids. He then says, "Excellent. The spell has been cast. If you will, take a deep breath and follow me." He himself takes a deep breath, and as you all take a deep breath and hold it, you feel as if your lungs are expanding to every part of your body. As every one of you, slowly over the course of a minute,
Things are going tingly and black.
your bodies evaporate into gaseous forms.
Or do we just pass out?
The after headache.
Okay, so Delon cast Windwalk on you all. It's a 6th level spell. You and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearing as wisps of cloud. So you're all cloudy, wispy, gaseous forms. While in this cloud form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet.
Wow.
So if you dash, you can move 600 feet, 100 feet per second. I think I did the math, and it's like 70 miles an hour. But Delon
Not bad.
gestures, and then he takes off.
Following.
Okay, the whole party in gaseous forms rises up into the air and takes off across the landscape at a speed almost as fast as the flying dragon.
Sweet. Almost.
Almost. No, you guys are way outstripping the dragon. 600 feet per round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you guys are flying.
We are flying, yeah.
Gaseous bodies.
Yeah. Oh no! Half of me got left
It's
behind.
gone.
Yeah. No!
Okay. So, while in gaseous form, the only actions you can take are the dash action and to revert to your normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which time you are incapacitated and can't move. Until the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires the 1 minute transformation. The spell lasts for 8 hours.
Wow.
So for the next 8 hours, you guys can take a minute to go gaseous and fly for 300 feet.
Yeah, please.
Okay, that's for 8 hours. That might be important.
7 hours and 55 minutes later.
Ah.
Just, I'm going to say 4 hours later, because Delon needs to get back to Waterdeep. 4 hours later, you guys arrive in the misty forest. And I didn't turn on the fog machine. You fly closer and closer to the ground. You land and begin to assume your physical forms. In front of you, you observe the small wood elf settlement of Altand. The settlement blends seamlessly into the forest around it. The village exists on 2 levels, with a few structures built on the ground around an ancient monument to an elven ranger. Residences in the village temple are built into the upper boughs of the forest. The elves string rope bridges between these sites and construct circular walkways around the trees. So kind of like the Ewoks from Star Wars. As you
What
finally...
is this place called? This?
Altand, in the Misty Forest, the realm of King Malongrug.
Okay.
God.
As you all assume your physical forms, Delon stays in gaseous form. He gives you a salute, and he flies off.
Okay. Goodbye.
Let's say I'm going to enter the city.
Okay. It's a small town.
How long did that take us? Not long.
4 hours.
Why?
You leveled up to 14, right?
Mhm.
You too?
Yes.
I got 13 points, hit points, on
Nice.
top of my 98 for 1 hit.
Okay. Going to be Karen today.
Alright.
High elf.
Karen.
Yes. Is that a problem?
The settlement is not a large settlement. It looks like it would have housed about 300 elves. However, many of the trees supporting the structures in the upper region have been, their leaves are brown and black. It appears that the trees are dead. And those few elves that you see walk around the village, either supporting injured or carrying supplies. You see that many of the walkways and bridges are broken. The ground is scarred up with huge patches of just death.
I'm going to go help with the wounded, thank you.
I
Yeah,
also
I
would
talk
like
to
to.
somebody.
Of the 300 residents of the village, more than half survived the raid. A different outcome than at other raided settlements.
Wonder what was different.
Heading into town, you find most of the elves gathered in a kind of a makeshift triage tent, kind of, where many elves lay wounded and groaning. I'd say there's only about 100, say, healthy elves left, rebuilding and caring for the wounded.
Dang.
As soon as we know if we're going to be able to take a rest before we see the dragon, let me know so I could use my power to help heal. Otherwise, I will assume we will be seeing the dragon this evening, and we'll go and
You guys probably spend the day here. You can use some healing magic.
Then Karen will go and yes.
Wait. So we assume the dragon is going to come back?
Well,
No.
Fine,
I would like
fine.
everyone to make charisma checks.
just standard charisma.
Standard charisma.
Wait, so what do you add to what?
Just your charisma modifier. Those who expend healing spells and other means to help the villagers can make this check with advantage.
Nat 20 plus
Oh.
a 1.
Well, we'll give it to her.
A nat 20 plus a 5.
Oh!
Oh,
Wow.
putting my
Turn right in there, whatever.
rolled with advantage. You got 19.
What did you get? 19 total?
Yeah.
So 19, 21, 25. 5.
They don't have any sewers here.
Dalinar,
15.
15.
Yeah.
Potion seller, you walk among the wounded,
You're welcome.
offering healing
Not
potions
offering. Not
at a
offering.
price.
Selling.
However, none of the wounded have any valuables, and so you withhold your aid. And you find that the elves aren't willing to talk to you.
Okay, that's fair.
Dalinar, what are you doing for them? You rolled a 15. That's pretty good.
Yeah. If there was anything I'd be doing, I think it'd be taking advantage of the fact that people are distracted by the sick and I'd be looking for stuff to steal.
I think
There's
he's
not-
entertaining the children.
Perfect.
The opposite of what he's doing.
Jix, Chianti, and Lady Nova, you've seen your way around, wounded, and you've been around people a lot. You in particular have been a lot of people. So you can relate
Yes,
pretty
every
well to
person,
people.
every person Karen heals, like says, and your name, and then heal.
So you're taking catalog.
That's how Jinx approached the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I know who you are, and now I will try to be you.
And now I will try to be
What is your name, adventure?
So, with your high
She
charisma
demands.
rolls,
Karen demands.
as you go among the wounded, healing and conversing with the survivors, you learn a number of things. Most survivors fled and saw little of what ensued. However, by asking careful questions of a number of villagers, you learn the following. The attack was performed by a dragon, as well as humans in the regalia of the Cult of the Dragon, which followed the dragon, killing all those they found. The village priest stepped out to lead others in fighting the dragon, but the beast swallowed him whole. The dragon swooped down and attacked on the ground first. Nearly half of the village's victims died in the first assault. Some survivors claim to have seen a cultist riding atop the dragon. Most of those refer to the dragon rider as human, like the other cultists. However, Lady Nova, you find one or two people who mention that the figure moved with the grace of an elf.
Did he have a mask on?
He did have a mask on.
Oh, you need to add
A bright
179
green mask.
179. Thank you.
With the priest. Wait, no one talked to you. He had a mask on.
I asked
He
that.
turns me into
With the priest dead, the village's warden, Galen, has become the leader of Altand. Though he was in the thick of the fight, he survived unscathed and has been a potent force for rallying the survivors. The attack lasted only a short while. Then the dragon unexpectedly retreated. The cultists followed, but as they fled, they took nothing of value from the village. This is a stark contrast to the dragon's other raids, which were focused on capturing treasure.
has something to do with Galen.
Murder raid.
These are the things you learn as you heal the sick and speak with the survivors.
Can I speak to Galen?
Are they sick or are they injured?
They are injured, although many of them are sick as well.
Yuck.
It's a poison dragon.
Is it a poison dragon? Okay.
At this point, I feel like I'll step in and start helping. I'll spend a couple of spells to heal.
Not where I'm healing. You can get those over there.
You can.
I can cast Lesser Restoration as a
I love it.
special
I
thing.
love it.
So.
I don't want to see anybody whose face I know.
You
I don't wait for
cure
me.
a number of elves of the poison condition.
That's also Karen.
Can I speak to Galen?
Where's the
Sure.
manager?
Would you like
Is
to
he in the
become a
village?
Chianti.
About me?
Nova grabs you by the arm and says, "Come on, let's speak to the warden."
I'm gonna direct my lizard people to set up in one of the now empty huts.
These children are boring. There's no treasure.
They begin setting up whatever that means.
Alchemy equipment.
Okay. You ask around, and some of the survivors point you toward a small, kind of rustic cabin up in the boughs of the tree, the second level. They say, Galen, he suffered quite heavily in the raid. He suffers from the weight of his new leadership role and the deaths of more than 100 villagers. And they point you up toward his house.
Failure.
Ashley, you're normally the talker. Do you want to come with?
Right now, Carrie.
Karen.
Ashley?
Karen.
I thought you already grabbed me and dragged me along.
Yeah, you've been dragged along, but then I realized neither of us are very good at talking.
There is that.
The deed is
Karen.
done.
Wait, am I not good at talking?
Fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to talk to him.
I think you're a ranger, and your charisma's not that high. Of everyone
It is
here,
not.
I think you're the highest charisma.
I'm very charismatic, but I'm an introvert. So I freaking Karen.
All right.
Well,
Karen's coming.
All right, you three.
Feel
You,
that?
you climb up a rope ladder.
Just heal the guy who was screaming a lot. Bam!
You make your way
You're
up.
fine. Shut up.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Alrighty, you make your way along the boughs of the large trees, and you make your way over to the rustic cabin in the treetops. Stepping into the modest dwelling, suspended among iron-strong boughs, you enter a cozy sitting room. A slim elf sits at a desk, standing to greet you with a smile as a raven perched in a nearby cage caws hideously. Welcome to our village, the elf says. He shakes each of your hands. How can I be of service?
Hi, Galen. We are an
It's gonna
adventurer
give me
group
full for the rest of the
here.
Yes, and I'm so grateful for the aid you're rendering my people. Thank you.
Yes. Here to help. Do you need any healing?
I was luckier than most. I do not require your services. Thank you.
Beyond that, we're here, I think, to slay the green dragon to prevent him
Just throw
from
it away.
wreaking any more havoc. And on behalf of King Melandrock. So, we would like any pointers on where to find the dragon and how to kill him.
These are questions that I just don't know how to answer. That dragon.
Then let's
came down
talk about some answers you do have. What did you do before?
before.
Yes. Before the dragon attack.
I-
There was the priest, right? He was in charge. Now you're in charge.
Yes.
Yes. What'd you do before?
I was the warden of this village.
Okay. Word. What happened to everyone else?
Scary.
All the people below you, you were the warden, so you had deputies.
Can I speak here?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to them?
Well, many of them perished in the attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, what is your plan going forward?
My plan is to do what we've been doing. Tend to the wounded, rebuild, and hopefully, perhaps, erect fortifications that will last against the dragon.
Okay.
How
I would
often
love
does the
an
dragon
insight
attack?
check on this guy.
Yes, make an insight check.
Can I also make an insight check?
Yes.
Deontay, you also want to make an insight check?
Dirty
My guess.
20.
9.
Ooh, I get to try out a new spell.
19.
Okay. This he's under a lot of pressure. He's had a lot of his friends die, and he's in charge of the village he never wanted to be.
Well, boo-hoo.
Oh, he never wanted to.
You guys can tell that he's holding back information.
Yes. Okay. So, So, so Galen, why do you think you were chosen to be the leader as opposed to
I suppose it just fell to me as warden. It was the
Oh, come
priest
on.
who was in charge. But
Yes, but well, seems kind of weird going from priest to warden. Didn't the priest have any?
Apprentices?
Yes. Deacons,
that's,
teachers.
That's not how it works.
Okay, then please explain how we go from priest to you.
The elves decide their own leader by popular vote.
And you won that vote.
Apparently, it was chosen by the people of this village.
Okay, so why do you think they trusted you to be the leader?
We're trying to help you here, Galen.
Look, I don't know what you want from me. I didn't see the dragon. I didn't.
Well, I don't
sorry,
care about
He did
that.
see the dragon.
I emerged from the shadows.
I did not see the dragon rider, and I don't believe those who claim they did.
What have people been saying?
What do you mean?
What don't you believe?
Oh, what is
I don't believe there's one in league with the dragon other than the cultists. They came, they destroyed our village, and they attempted to steal our goods, but
Why do you think this village? Why do you think you guys were different? Why
Different?
didn't they take your treasure?
we're not.
You guys are being so mean to this.
Hey,
guy.
Galen.
He's holding something back.
Hey, Galen. Have you got any candy?
No, why?
No,
Would you like a
we
piece?
need a
Here,
name.
this is saltwater taffy. Try it. It's really good. I brought it with
we
me.
need a name.
These guys are stressing me out. What are
Here we
you
go.
working on over there?
Working on?
Isn't he sitting at like a...
He was sitting at a desk.
Yeah. So what is he working on? at
Oh,
his
there we
desk?
go.
What are you working
Narrow
on
vein.
over there?
Narrow vein. Neuron vein.
Trying to.
Neuron
I'm
vein.
trying so
Yeah,
hard
neuron
to like
vein.
it pop. It's just not happening.
No.
Does
You
the name
just gotta
neuron
beat 'em
vein ring a bell, Galen, by chance?
Clearly, violence is the
Um,
Yes,
Yes,
I guess
that
so.
was the exiled son of King Melandra. I'm not mistaken, he died years ago.
He died years ago.
Well, he was exiled. I believe.
What are you about telling me?
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I'm not here.
Well, hey, Galen, so I'm going to make you a quick deal. What is your immediate needs for your people?
Healing, rebuilding, and defense.
Healing via and okay, but that's more of a long term.
How quietly
Immediate
can I
needs.
cast your own truth?
Not.
Immediate.
I almost just gonna...
I say do it though if you got the spot.
What is your immediate
We feel like
needs,
he's not telling the
like
truth,
right
either.
now? Because if you want, because like I don't know exactly your situation as far as triage. Not great, and I can make that so much better for at least a day, and that will last. Yes, like I said, a day, and it will help with all healing.
Yes, healing is our biggest priority right now. We
Okay,
must save the
good.
lives of
We
those
can
who
do. I can do that, but Galen, I know you're stressed right now, and so Karen will cast Calm Emotions.
I think
Okay. There.
I'd
Saving
say
throw?
there's some-
Yes, there is.
If you resist, yes.
You know what? He's not going to resist. He lets the calming influence of Saloon's power wash over him. You see him take a deep breath.
There it is.
As you watch,
Now
a tear rolls down his cheek.
Oh.
Come with me.
Can I collect?
I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need you to come down to the triage tent for
Wait, can we
for
get
me.
information now that he's calm?
We are going to get information, but let us give him everything he needs, and so he will have no reason, right, Galen? And Karen will take him by the arm and drag him out.
Okay, he'll accompany you.
Go downstairs. I've expended all my first level spells as far as healing. I will go outside, just outside the tent, and cast Temple of the Gods. Create 120 temple to Saloon.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to stay behind in his office and poke around with his stuff.
Who needs a town
Okay.
when you can have a
Make an
temple?
investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
What does this temple do?
This temple, like nobody except for those that I approve, can enter it, and
Does that work on normal temples?
no, it occupies a space 120 foot on each side.
But
Three remains, and it is dedicated to whatever god, say Lord. And all the decisions about the temple's appearance, interiors, clothes, is decided by me. So it's like, what is it? The mansion, kind of like that.
Okay.
And it won't let certain creatures enter, but the big one is that whenever a creature in the temple regains hit points from a spell at first level or higher, the creature regains an additional hit points equal to my wisdom modifier. So,
Okay.
Dude, that's
and the temple is made from opaque magical force that extends into the ethereal plane, thus blocking ethereal travel into the interior. And basically, it's a good fortress for the next 24 hours.
Wow.
That gives extra healing, and so everyone who needs immediate healing, and it will be equipped, of course, with all the beds necessary that you can fit, get in there. This will last for 24 hours, Galen. So this will help get the manpower you need, and I will, of course, heal as much as possible. Lady Nova will as well. I don't know if you have any healing spells, so but yeah, then she will as well. And potion seller, of course, I can purchase, and we'll get that done. Now, but you need to give us everything that you have that might even be remotely useful. Even the unuseful stuff that you think isn't useful, I need you to give us that.
Scariest dragon of all.
And of course, our main dragon slayer is, of course, Chianti. She killed a dragon almost by herself. And then Karen will go about the logistics of moving all the people into the temple.
Okay. The healthy survivors will also help move the wounded, and healing commences in the Temple of Saloon.
I'll help for free if you give me a promise of one use of that spell. Someday.
Yes.
Is there a material component to that?
Gotta convert a temple.
Verbal Smash BSM and the Holy Symbol worth 5 gold pieces. That's it.
Really?
Really
Okay. Is it
7th level.
He doesn't like this spell.
Is it invincible? Like, can enemy creatures get in? It says only creatures of your choice, and it's...
Let's see. Okay, it says here, the temple's interior open space. Temple boasts the types of creature you choose when you cast spell. Okay, so I have to choose the type of creature.
Yes.
So, fiends or undead. Let's see. So, I will, of course, deal... What are the ones? Because I have to pick between celestial elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. And if they can go in, but they have to make a charisma saving throw. Even if the creature can enter the temple, the magic here hinders it whenever it makes an attack roll ability check saving throw inside the temple.
What's the spell called?
Temple of the Gods.
That is so epic, son.
That is cool.
Temple of the Gods.
County, what'd you get on your investigation
Like
check?
things like
23.
inflatable.
Checking his desk and his house, you don't find any relevant information for the attack. However, you do find several framed photos of Galen with a beautiful raven-haired woman.
Wait, who snuck into the place?
All right,
Dante and I were already in there.
The only
Left
creatures
right
that
there. Can you
can't
say
get
that
in
again?
there are...
You find several framed pictures of Galen with a beautiful raven-haired woman, also an elf.
Raven hair, we black.
Or she's kidnapped.
Or it's his daughter, and she fell in love with the
Or
elf
it's
betrayer.
the dragon.
Well, during the
Dragon
attack,
before
were
it became
celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead involved?
No.
Okay.
Well, there might have been some fiends involved.
All right, fiends cannot enter.
Okay,
Everyone else can go in.
perfect.
Those are the only people who are restricted. fiends. Anyone else can enter.
Gotcha.
No fiends here.
You erect the Temple of the Gods. You
I choose
find
not to
photos
enter
of
the temple.
Galen
Okay.
with this woman. It's clear from the photos that they are romantically involved. But you don't find any journals or anything detailing the attack.
Alright, is Galen much more at ease now that he's had calm emotions, and I have provided a whole temple of healing, which
Yeah.
is full of just. If you imagine like going into like those famous restaurants where there's pictures of famous people, the Temple of Saloon is plastered with pictures of every single person Jerix has ever met.
Including the people who just got healed.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
It's like a.
You,
It's a nightmare.
you calm Galen down. You build the temple. He's taking it all in. Then he kind of hangs his head, and he says, "If only it could be enough." When the attack came, I saw the dragon kill my wife, and I just wish there was something I could have done to save her.
True resurrection.
Oh,
Not
You
for
can
nothing.
take her as an undead.
give me a day.
Who else with
Just need to prepare
Jix
it.
as he's erected this Temple of the Gods?
I'm in the office.
Okay, Jix, and only Jix, I need you to make another insight check.
Inside check, that would be 14.
This admission of guilt over the death of his wife comes from the deepest core of his soul. You could be wrong, but you are pretty sure that his earlier reticence stemmed from this guilt, and that there's not anything else you can get from
That's for being so
interrogating this guy.
mean.
Okay, cool. It's not an
He was
interrogation.
mourning his wife.
All right.
And isn't it nice that all these nice things have now been provided to him?
Yes, very good.
Correct approach.
You guys take the rest of the day healing people. You set up shop in abandoned tents. There's room in the Temple of the Gods.
Set to ruin.
Everyone can take a long rest, regain spell slots.
Yeah, I'll just expend all the remaining spells to heal.
Perfect. As the night passes, I need all of you to make perception checks.
I have a passive perception of 24.
That's a lot.
But unfortunately, I must be distracted because I got a very poor
11.
perception.
I have a
Oh, I
passive
get to do it out.
perception of 17.
Where do you guys find
And I
this
also
passive
rolled a
17.
Yeah, Delinar.
27.
I don't know where it is.
Alright.
Delinar, in the deepest, darkest part of the night, probably
Yes.
2 or 3 in the morning, everyone, there are a few healers still going about changing bandages on those that weren't able to be healed by magic. However, in the corner of the Temple of the Gods, you see a figure rise up from their bedroll and surreptitiously slip out the front door.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay,
Do you want to bring any of us with
Stealthily.
you?
make a stealth check.
Nah, let him do it. He's rogue.
I'm a rogue. This is what I was born to do.
Oh, sneaky sneaks.
I'm sneaking. Stealth.
Wait, I
I
wonder
have
if
yet
the
to banish
guy
one
is
person.
among us.
Wait, so if I have proficiency in dexterity, if I roll under a 9,
Trigger this attack.
oh, okay, so 25 again.
Okay.
Dragons.
Well, yeah,
Sweet. The lowest I can roll is a 25 on stealth.
You have plus 15 on stealth.
I do.
What are the options?
That's a lot.
It is. It is. I don't have a whole bunch built into anything else, but anything requiring
Zero
Okay.
on stuff.
You follow the figure who, from this distance, you see as Galen.
Oh.
You stealthily follow him in the night, gliding from tree to tree as a shadow.
Yes.
There are a few moments where Galen stops and he checks behind him, he checks all around, but you remain hidden.
Okay.
But you follow Galen into the woods for about...
Get together.
Who wrote that in it?
My wife's sister's birthday.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. It was like, did we miss her?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you follow Galen for about a mile or so into the woods,
Jeez.
where, after about a mile, he comes to a clearing, where he stops and he waits, nervously shifting from foot to foot.
He's doing
A
something.
few minutes pass, and you hear thump, thump, thump. There's a crash as a green dragon with a rider on his back alight in the clearing with a thud. The green dragon bows his head, and the rider steps forward and begins conversing with Galen.
Can I hear them?
You have to get closer.
I might die.
Make another stealth check. This time you're not trying to hide from
I
Galen.
don't feel too bad about.
30.
Rose!
So ridiculous.
It's a 22 from the dragon, so you manage to creep closer.
I'm just kind of like tiptoeing out.
And you begin to hear their
Like
words.
A leaf moves and you grab it.
You begin to hear their words. Galen speaking, sounding very nervous and almost pleading. You can hear him say, "Please, I've already given you the information you needed. Your last 2 attacks wiped out those settlements. There are no survivors." Then you hear the masked rider speak. He says, "That was the deal, Galen. After Chuth devoured your worthless wife, you begged me for your wife like a coward. Your wife. You promised me that in exchange for sparing your pathetic life and the rest of your villagers, you would give me the information I needed to seek out and destroy the other settlements."
Okay.
From the
Anything
trees,
else?
all yours. Okay.
Okay, alright. Like Adam Sandler in The Magnificent Six. I'm like, start rolling and turn into a tumbleweed.
The writer continues speaking. "Now, are you going to fulfill our bargain, or shall Chuth and I return to your village and finish our job?"
It's truth.
Chuth.
Truth. Is it important to know what dragon's name?
CHUTH
Yeah, come here,
is
Come
the
here,
name.
Be nice.
I think
Did
that's
you
his
lose
name.
your truth?
Sounds like a pet name for Cthulhu. Chuth.
Truth.
Yeah, that's his name. You hear a sigh from Galen who says no.
It's like the chibi form of
I'll tell
truth.
you. He then begins giving information about the whereabouts, defenses, population, so on and so forth, of another nearby elfin settlement.
And this guy sucks.
Alright, we
No wonder
poison
he's
him and send
guilty.
him to defend the dragon.
Okay. Alright.
Wait. I want to know what the next elven
Well, he
city
knows.
is.
He knows what it is.
Yeah, do they say anything else?
Do they sell
Did he mention a name?
the city?
Chicago.
Yes, he mentions it by name. It's a couple dozen miles north of Altan. It's,
Elminster.
Altoid.
no,
Kazan.
the city of Chesmira.
Do we know what kind of terrain that city is in?
Yeah.
It's all in the misty forest, like almost jungle-like.
Does he say what day
My
he's gonna
thoughts.
attack?
But is it a forest?
All the information is given by Galen to the rider, who, by the way, is wearing a brilliantly green emerald mask stylized with the head and face of a dragon. A dream dragon.
Oh wait, that might be licorice flavored. God.
It smells like licorice.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can smell it. I can taste it.
After giving the information, the rider steps back and says, "Thank you for your cooperation, Galen. I look forward to future arrangements." He gets up onto the dragon. The dragon launches up into the air, beats its wings, and flies away.
Kind of like
Leaving, kind of like that. Leaving Galen head hung alone in the clearing. He turns and begins to trek back toward Altan.
Stop!
He's confronting him?
Yeah.
Okay. You jump out. He jumps.
What are we gonna do?
What are we going to do about this?
Carry this good.
I'm not the one who needs to answer.
Stab
That's usually my MO.
Sorry. Stand sorry.
You have to apologize.
I have a proficiency in dexterity. You don't want to mess with me.
Well, I think the first thing we should do is deal with that ogre right there. And then dashes.
No, you're just gonna misty step in front of him.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I like that, but yeah, I don't get a misty step. Just like,
Let him make it halfway. Misty.
Boom.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
Make a strength check to try to grapple him.
uh-oh, guys, I might lose him here.
I don't
use
think
also dexterity for grappling.
For resisting a grapple.
Okay. What it is.
If I do roll one
Scout
good roll,
He has to roll it too, so we'll see where he
Yeah, it's a contested strength check. Although he might use dexterity depending on the stats.
just two noodle arms. Just like
Stop.
Stop. You scared me.
What'd you get?
What did you get?
I got. I got a 6.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
He got a 9. So he goes out of your grasp and he continues
Yeah,
dashing
slap
through the
each
village.
other.
Can I draw my daggers?
Wait, was it plus anything though?
And just threaten him? No, plus 0.
Seriously?
No, I'm not strong. I'm
Okay.
dexterity.
You draw your daggers. He's still dashing towards the village.
I am going to start sprinting as fast as I possibly can.
What's your speed?
It is 30 walking.
Okay, so you don't get almost to speed.
But he is a rogue, so you can dash twice per round.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you'd easily
So I'm going to
You
do all
easily
of that.
keep pace with him.
Good. And
Like,
You're like running next to him. Really? Are we really doing
Yeah.
this?
I'm doing the little side step.
like in a straight race, this guy is running 60 feet. In 60 seconds, you're running 90 feet in 60 seconds.
Okay, yeah. So I could definitely be doing that. I'm gonna tell him, look, it's either look, it's either you stop now or the whole town knows.
Or I stab
You're
you
like
here,
running literal circles around him.
slash him on the
Look,
thigh.
man!
Yeah, as he's running forward, I'm like around him.
Okay, he shoves you. Make
Might
another
be-
contested strength check.
He shoves you. This guy is
It's really just not.
What you get?
I got an 8.
Okay, you got a 15. He shoves you to the ground. You fall prone.
Still, you only lose 15 feet.
Yeah,
Like you just
You're so
flip back
faster
up.
than him.
he gets some distance between you, and you pop back up, crack your neck, and
How far am I from the town? We were a mile.
About 3/4 of a mile now.
Still?
Oh my god, you guys are going so slow. This is sad.
Well, yeah, we're basically a ball of two.
Well, like at
beings
some
just
point,
rolling together at this point.
You know what? We'll fast forward.
Can
He
you?
continues running to town. You continue keeping pace with him,
Yeah.
just wondering what's going to happen.
or are you gonna try and stab him? Knock him
Right
down?
before we get to the place, I'm just gonna start like yelling, "Traitor! Traitor!
He
I
also
caught
begins
this
yelling.
man! I caught this man!"
All right, I'm going to come out because I do have passive perception 24.
Okay, yeah, you hear the shouting. Quite a few people hear the shouting. Everyone comes out. Galen and Delinar come dashing into the square. Galen is sweating and red-faced. Delinar is just no sweat at all, just keeping pace. Shouting, "Traitor! Traitor!"
Yeah.
Galen is also shouting, "Cultist! Enemy! He is infiltrating our town!"
Look, I cannot lie. If I stab him with my dagger, I will say sorry.
Okay, how about
I-
no stabbing? No stabbing.
I cast a zone of truth.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna go into the zone of truth and say that my potions are too strong.
He just walks in.
He looks at the zone of truth and he says, "Have your friend step into it."
Both of you.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Gladly.
Actually, he's lying. No.
Nope, he's in the zone of truth now.
Ask me.
What have you seen?
Have you ever stolen anything?
Oh wait, are
Yes.
all the people around now?
Lots of
Yes.
things. Lots
Okay.
and lots of things.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
cast
could have
a
cast
zone
mass cure
of
wounds multiple times.
Okay.
And
I saw Gwendolyn.
well, okay, before I
With the
cast zone
dragon.
of truth,
What is it?
Ashley,
Galen?
can you use your
Galen.
eloquence to
Karen.
tell the Karen? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you use your fancy words to tell everyone that we're casting a zone of truth?
Oh, sure. Everyone, we're casting a zone of truth in order to determine. Is everybody okay with that? Anyone? Anyone?
I'm okay. I'll go first.
Now, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the group
Yeah.
because the leader is chosen by voice vote. I assume voice. Galen, voice vote.
There are murmurs throughout the crowd, but no protests.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's just quick take a vote. Is there everyone would want to vote that with these two go in the zone of truth to determine truth?
Smattering of hands from the applause.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing, Galen. You don't want to break your town's rules.
We're holding fair elections.
This is frankly ridiculous. I refuse to take part.
Therefore guilty. I'll step in and I'll have anybody ask me. If you don't, that's an admission of guilt.
Okay, Galen, do you mind? Everyone, let me take Galen's side. Take Galen. Galen. Let's be honest here. Do you want to make a fool of yourself? We already know you're lying. And if you want to be able to hold on to leadership,
Or you could just somebody with
you're gonna have to
strength
work
could
with
go
us.
shove him.
I don't
if
think any
you
of
are
us
in
have
the
the
zone of
Galen,
truth,
Galen,
so you tell
Galen, are
everybody
we
what
on
you
the same
saw.
page here?
Don't believe
Make a persuasion check.
Of course.
I'm very strong.
We don't need him to stand in the zone of truth to absolve me from this
That
heinous
would be 22.
what's the word I'm looking for? Accusation. I may be a thief, but I'm not a liar.
Don't say that. That's
Slander.
He puts his
Slander.
head in his hand,
Okay,
and you see his shoulders begin to shake as he begins to cry.
Okay, Galen. Now, just between you and me, why don't you tell me what he's going to tell everyone if I let this continue?
Is he within 5 feet?
Confess.
Or is he within 5 feet of Galen?
It was the
No,
only thing I could
I'm
do.
trying to get, like, we're just
He's talking
whispering.
to him now.
Because I have 7d6 that's ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
It was the only thing I could do to spare my village.
Go
I
on.
saw that beast devour my wife right in front of my eyes.
Okay.
His face turns quite red and he looks very ashamed. After I saw her killed, I found myself face to face with that dragon and his rider in the thick of battle. I begged for my life, offering anything in return. He said he would take me up on my offer, and he agreed to spare me and leave the town intact in exchange for information on other settlements.
Were those yours?
I don't know.
But please, I don't know who the writer is.
I'm not asking who the writer is. We know who the writer is. What did you tell them?
I told them the only thing I could.
Okay.
I gave up the other towns.
Okay. Where's the next place they're gonna hit?
Chose Mira to the north.
Okay. Can we get there before they attack?
I don't know when they'll attack.
Okay, but soon.
Fair enough.
I assume so.
Okay. Will you be meeting with this person again soon?
No, probably not until after the attack.
Okay. To that town. Okay. So, Galen, here's what we're gonna do. You're going to come up with a good story, or I can come up with a good story. I'm very persuasive. And we're gonna make you seem like a good guy. And
Were you being truthful when you said you've slain dragons?
yes, well, I haven't. I usually do a lot of cardio when dragons are around.
He hides in a hut.
And by cardio, it's
But,
sitting
and
on
I
my
point
phone.
to Chianti by herself, mind you. She is very good. So, we're going to make you seem like a good guy. We're not going to turn you in. And we're going to go off to the next town and kill that dragon. Okay? Alright, are you good? Are you good with that, Galen?
I don't know when the attack will come, or even if they'll attack that town next.
Alright, do you have any idea how we can get them to attack you? Because it's either we go there, wait for them, or you provoke them, and then they come back, and then we kill them.
Why don't you seek it out and hunt it?
I guess we could.
Do you know where it is?
We happen to have somebody who's very good at tracking. Okay, anyway, Galen, you're going to be a big help to us now, right? You're going to be a big help.
Look, all I can tell
No
you.
more lying. I
I'm
told you. And, I will show the temple. Galen.
I'm telling the truth. All I can say is that from the meeting place, the dragon flies in the course due southeast.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know.
Okay, now, Galen, you're not going to hide anything, right? Anything else?
No, that's the truth.
Good. So, you made me look like an idiot. And I will slap him. Not for damage.
Not for damage.
I'm
Do not
gonna
initiate a
use that
fight.
more often. Smack throw gun, not for damage.
Not for damage. Not for physical.
I give you and your people all this help, and you spit in my face by lying to me. Not cool. Okay, everyone.
It's Uncle Roger.
So, Galen here has some issues. It's been a hard day for everyone. Everyone go back in the temple, heal up, rest up, and we're going to go about hunting a dragon. Enjoy the day. So, that's what we're doing. We're going to let him be a liar for a little bit. If you're
We
okay
don't
with
think
that?
he's gonna double cross
Why?
us for his life.
For his
Wife
life.
is dead.
Life.
Well, we can talk about his wife after we kill the dragon.
So you know what I think we should totally use this to our advantage.
I can bring his wife back.
He doesn't just.
Don't you need a body?
Let's see. I touch a dead creature, so I do need something.
It's
Well, maybe we're gonna cut open the
Does
dragon.
he have a foot
Well, I
or
think
anything?
it's been long enough to have been digested, so maybe not.
Straight foot or something?
But either way, Chianti, do you think you can track this dragon? Now that we know where it's been.
See if I can.
Yes.
Favorite enemy,
It
right?
flies to the southeast from our meeting point, and if it helps, its riders usually. It's quite strange. Sometimes his robes and hair are wet.
Is there an elf prison that I mean I assume all the elves around here have heard what's happened that he's betrayed us. So I'm assuming they'll take him and put him in prison, right?
No, he doesn't know.
They had that conversation off to the side in whispers. And Delanar showed some amazing restraint as he stood in the zone of truth.
But did he
Are
tell
you
us
okay
what
with
he
that?
saw?
Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
You usually
Well,
know what
oh,
to
not
do.
me.
You usually know what
As
to do.
of now,
I
the only
trust
people
you.
who know what happened is Delanar and Jix.
I'm very good.
Yeah, if you want to blow the whistle on him, we can do that. But I still think he's a good leader, just a poor judge of character.
I mean,
even though he's killing two
I
other
want to
villagers.
get the lowdown, so I'm gonna go approach him and ask what's going on.
And I will
I
stand in
also
the zone
go
of
by
truth
Delana.
and answer your questions.
Okay, everyone else knows what happened.
Oh, you're telling everyone?
I'm telling
Well,
them.
you told all the
Oh.
villagers to go back into the town.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah,
did.
of course they tell.
But I'm telling, I'm telling the party, of course. Guys, you won't believe it.
What?
Galen is providing information to the Green Dragon.
I don't believe it.
Let's go find the dragon and kill it.
Into the zone of truth. He's talking with the Green Dragon.
Yeah, and Karen is not going to the
She's not going into the zone of truth. No, yeah. Vader. Who are you? Your existence starts fading away when they know your name. Are we?
So, Favor, you get an advantage.
I know you were.
Yeah, I have
That's too
advantage
expensive,
on.
save your money.
I'm starving.
Yeah, but you were.
It's all I can think about is how hungry I am. I don't have any groceries at home. I haven't done anything.
Don't spend your money.
Alrighty.
Yes, I have advantage on survival checks to track my favorite enemies, as well as on intelligent checks to recall information about them.
Perfect. If you guys would like, you may finish your long rest and regain any spell slots you used. Galen retreats to his own home.
So let me
You tell the villagers whatever story. It is now morning time, bright and early. Everyone is well rested and ready for the day.
Oh, I'm so well rested. I'm ready for this next day. How about you guys?
Totally.
She's hungry. She's hungry.
I'm tempted to go get her food. Because I see how much she's suffering.
She's hungry.
Oh, I'm so well rested too.
What a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Because, like, she is a big damage dealer. We need her at her best.
What happened?
No, she's hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can brew you a coffee or something.
That potion would be far too strong for
It
her.
would be.
She doesn't need
Especially
more coffee.
considering I was going to give her a love potion.
Oh, that's a
Uh,
bad idea at this stage in the game.
Alright. Here we go.
There's a potent. Well, you're ready.
Okay, so what are we doing? We gotta track this guy, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That's on you.
So how would I mean, it's flying? Is that correct?
Delanar leads you to the clearing where he saw the dragon, and indeed you do see a large flattened portion of the grass.
Alright, I'm gonna poke around and see if I can, like, gain any insight as to, like, I don't know, like, if I can see which way its feet were pointing when it took off or something.
The direction of its claws as it digs into the ground to lift off are inconclusive. However, you have been provided with the information that it flies southwest. Or southeast. Whichever one it was.
So wait, what do I need to do to track it?
Roll a
I
survival
don't know.
check.
I'm trying to figure out why there's so much traffic up there.
Yeah. What is that? Your backyard? Or?
It's kind of like a side yard. It's front yard, backyard. This is a short Hispanic lady.
20!
I think it is. Might be my name.
Okay.
I'll roll again.
What are your
Yeah.
preferred
That was
terrains?
my preferred terrains.
It's been so far away from
Isn't
the
it
coast.
coastal?
I have terrains.
Did we talk about
Forest, mountain, and coast.
Okay, this
We're
counts
in
as
forest.
forest. Following
Nice.
Chianti, you guys make it. You guys travel through the forest at a very fast pace. She knows how to pick the quickest path through the undergrowth.
See,
I'm useful.
Karen will stomp her way through the forest.
You make good time through the forest, continuing southeast from the clearing. A few hours into the day, you're walking through the forest when you begin to hear. No, you hear the crunch of a large tree breaking, followed by the sound of a female voice crying out.
It's a truck. Leave her alone.
Guys, there's someone who needs help.
I heard it. Passive perception 24.
You walk walk toward the voice, and you see an elderly woman with her leg trapped underneath a heavy fallen tree.
Oh, that
Oh.
does sound.
Oh,
Can I make an insight?
Thank goodness there's people. Help me, please.
Can I make an insight? check?
Okay, hold
Sure,
on,
freakish
hold
looking
on.
ghost.
I need to go to the bathroom, like go behind a tree. Galen.
Oh boy.
He goes,
Oh, more people! Thank goodness! Help me! It's so heavy.
How did this tree come to fall
Just
upon
Wait,
you?
okay. Quick perception. What would I, if I was
went from
suspicious?
upwards
Inside.
to
Is
sidewards.
I could
13.
lift this tree all on my own if I was prepared for it.
I can lift it by my own.
It seems kind of odd. Then again, this is the Elven Forest, and there's this elderly elven lady trapped under a tree.
Oh, like
I don't believe it.
Galen will. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Go to lift up the tree. I don't recognize you from my village. What village are you from?
I'm
Ready to lift.
I'm not from a village. I live out in the wilderness.
Oh, by yourself. Okay, inside check on that one. And it was like 11. Okay, gonna lift the tree off.
It is very heavy. You'll need some help.
Oh, even with my massive strength.
Even with your massive strength.
Okay. All right.
I'll probably just distract from it
what-
if I help.
what is your name? We just met yesterday.
Lady Nova.
Lady Nova. Can you give me some help? Because I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll go over.
Ow, my leg!
I
It
lift
hurts.
the tree.
Between the two
Anyone
of
else
us.
helping?
And
Should be between both of us because we are literally the strongest characters in the group right now. Because I think you have a strength of 8, you have a strength of 8, you have a strength of 8.
I have
So-
minus.
I have 18.
Whatever 0 is, yeah.
It will require
Do you have a
everyone's
strength of
efforts.
21? Just as the or in general?
In general, I have a belt.
I have
Let me just double check.
So, can we lift it between the two of us?
Last call. Anyone else helping with the tree?
May I do
Don't-
insight?
we
Don't.
decided she's
Don't.
okay, or we don't think she's okay.
Can I do
She's
insight?
obviously not
very
okay.
wrong.
Get
No,
your
I
bow
mean,
ready.
you know what I mean. Oh,
If-
get
if
my
they-
bow ready.
If they fail, we can give the old lady a potion of gaseous form and save her that way. What?
Wait. Let's just do that first.
Potions are expensive, and I don't think she has any money.
Well, so
I think
Okay.
I'll be
Let's
at
get
the ready with
I'll
both my
help.
bees and the
You'll
No,
help?
launch arrow.
Don't help.
Can I roll insight first or no?
Yeah.
Because he already rolled
Yeah,
insight.
you
so.
can make an insight check. Both of them have already done that.
Yes, we continue to believe she is a perfectly normal
No, I
old
got
lady that
14.
happens.
He said something was odd.
24. You have +4 on insight.
I have +5. I got a 19.
Why are you so charismatic?
Got dump stats in
Why
the
are you
sun.
so charismatic?
I don't
I just
know.
rolled poorly as mine.
I have +2 to charisma.
And you must be proficient.
proficient in insight.
Yes. Yeah, actually. The little white dot.
Okay.
So when I was making my character,
But
I was kind of
with a
learning
24
as I was
insight,
going.
before we've lifted the log,
Hey guys, it's coming in handy now.
Okay, good.
It is odd that this strange woman, this elderly woman, is in the middle of the woods, trapped under a tree. But you detect no malice from her. She is not here to hurt you.
is the tree here to hurt us?
We're lifting the tree.
The tree
Yep.
is a tree.
Yep,
The tree is being lifted.
Yeah, I'll help.
Don't.
Okay. So you three, potion seller, you're not helping.
Don't help, potion seller.
Fiance, you're not helping.
Don't help.
I'm at the ready with an arrow and my bees.
Are you aiming at the woman?
Yes, I don't
Okay.
trust her.
Hold on, guys. Before we do this, I've got a gift I need to share.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me get to the chat.
Yes.
Monday's chat. 5 minutes away. There we are.
Monday's chat.
It takes all of your effort to lift the tree, knowing that you put yourselves at risk if it shifts against you. But then, even as you are close to freeing the woman, the tree begins to rise on its own.
I told you.
2 other trees standing nearby shift back along the ground as the elf stands and smiles, showing no sign of injury. "Heroes at last," she says. "How many might fall back in fear at the sight of a stranger? How many might fall back in fear at the sight of a stranger in the woods, or think first of their own safety before helping another?" She throws glances at Chianti and Potion Seller.
That's great.
Good job, guys.
"You honorable heroes, I grant you my blessing. May your hearts prove true where others fear to tread." The woman picks flowers from her hair that you swear were not there a moment ago, then twists her fingers to weave them into garlands as if by magic. She lays a garland around each of your necks, you 3,
Did I just get?
then suddenly transforms into an owl.
Oh.
No.
Her tree servants stomp after her into the forest as she flies away.
Wait.
I don't believe in
Turned
jobs.
into an
I'm sorry, Chianti. Thank you for being prepared.
Okay.
Hey,
This was something.
so now we have these ladies. Anybody able to detect magic on items or
I feel-
identify?
Pretty.
If you want to take them all and drag them up into a potion, I could probably do that.
So what's that?
What all did she leave?
We each got a flower
She
lay,
thanked us.
Flower lay.
and then she turned into an owl and flew away.
Yeah,
Well, she
who can
didn't-
detect magic?
No, she didn't give lays to everybody, right?
Just those 3.
It's just the 3 that helped.
My address.
Can I get food delivered here?
My address is...
That's a no.
Hazaran let me do that, but now I can't do it anymore.
If anyone would
I
like,
had to get rid of
they may
Hazaran.
make arcana checks on the garlands.
I got
I'll
it
make
in my
one.
notes.
Oh, I have
Okay,
a +8
I'll make
Arcana.
one too.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
I just wondered, how
yeah,
are you doing
Galen
this?
is.
15.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll message it in the chat.
Anyone else making a check?
Yeah, I got a 16. And that's a
16.
17
Mine
minus
doesn't
1.
matter.
Just an arcana check?
Oh wait, I can use my lucky. I don't think I should use that for this.
You took the lucky feat?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
Thank
can
you.
use that 3 times a day.
I can, can't I?
Don't. I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like this is just a.
Was 16 the highest?
I got 16 as well.
Nice.
Okay. What'd you get?
Look.
Okay.
Galen is indifferent.
He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just
No, he's just like, I now have a lay, and a owl lady just flew away with her trees.
The
Okay.
garlands are imbued with some sort of concealment magic.
Oh.
Okay.
Sure.
What does that mean? What is concealment magic? Is that like to
they-
make me invisible? Or is it?
It probably hides from other people.
Yeah. No. Okay.
If I were to guess, the 3 of us cannot be spied upon.
Good. That could be really
Can we
good.
test that out with them spying on us?
Well,
You
you
guys
probably have to
seem to
spy on magic. Like, it's really good for him.
Well, that was a dumb distraction. Let's follow the dragon.
Carry it on.
I bet you it was very helpful.
Okay, you guys continue through the forest. How far out can you sense dragons, Chianti?
I
5
can
miles or
sense them.
something.
Yeah, a couple miles.
Do you smell them or do you taste them? in the air?
Everything. It depends on the dragon
It's
type.
kind of an
And what they've
ASMR
eaten
feeling.
recently,
Look around
you
your
know.
smoke.
Gotcha. Okay. There's a lot going on, I guess.
It actually
Bees,
doesn't say.
arrows, dragons. What character? Oh, empire.
It says I have an advantage on survival checks to track my favorite enemies as well as on intelligence checks to recall information. I learn one language of choice spoken by my favorite enemies if they speak one at all, and then it just tells me what dragons are.
So, Chianti, make a survival check for me with advantage because you're tracking the
This is
green
the
dragon.
ingredients.
Also,
list
you're
for the
buying
potion.
these so you can add 5.
What?
You're
I
buying
can
these so
add
you can
5.
add
Do you have a
That's your
second?
saving throws.
It's not a saving throw.
Can I go outside for like 2 or 3 minutes?
Sure.
No,
Be right back.
you're not allowed.
Okay, so that was a 14. 14. But you said I have advantage?
Yep.
21.
Okay. So as your favorite enemy, you do know certain things about dragons. Green dragons in particular.
Okay.
As with most adult dragons, an adult dragon in its lair is a potent force of magic, kind of like a heavy weight on a fabric. It just has an effect on everything around it. Green dragons in particular, within a mile of its lair, green dragons leave no physical evidence of their passage unless they wish to. Tracking them is impossible except by magical means. Additionally, rodents and birds within 1 mile of a dragon's lair serve as the dragon's eyes and ears. Green dragons can view out of the eyes of small animals around their lair.
Oh, so literally eyes and ears.
Literally.
Okay. So guys.
I think the lays.
Oh, maybe they conceal us from the little animals. We should keep an eye on that. I'm gonna tell you guys all the information he just told me, but just take that in my
Voice.
yes, thank you. I'm thinking that maybe we should test out those lays with the small animals, but also we should just keep in mind that if there's not any sign of dragons, but there are a lot of small animals, it's probably near the dragon's lair and watching us. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how would you like to proceed? There are 5 of you.
Do we have any cloak of invisibility?
There are
I
3
can
garlands.
I can hide.
Well, the
I can
sneakiest
hide
people
without a
can
garland.
use
Let
their
me see.
sneak abilities.
Delinar does hold one of the garlands.
Who else has one?
Delinar, Lady Nova, and Jix. Jix, are you wearing heavy armor?
Yes.
I can use pass without a trace.
That's very good.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and cast that?
It's up to you.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it lasts
cast
like 8
that.
hours.
It's
Okay.
been cast.
Darkness and shadows radiate from you, enveloping those of your choice within 30 feet of you. You are now traveling through the jungle quickly, but not leaving any footprints, and everyone has plus 10 to their stealth.
So should we rely on that?
So just sneak up.
Sorry,
You
I
realize
got
that-
very distracted by a text message. What is going on? I heard the
Oh,
word sneak.
Of the small animals.
I heard the word
No.
sneak.
We are approaching.
Chianti made a survival check to track the dragon, and remembered that green dragons can magically spy through the eyes and ears of small creatures within a mile of its lair.
Yes. So
Lady Nova guesstimated that the garlands you received make you immune to this effect.
Aha!
So, do you mind if I borrow your garland since you're already super sneaky?
Do we know if that works?
Will
We're
we
gonna find
be at the lair in 8 hours?
I could invite the dragon to come face us out here.
You do sense a dragon to the southeast.
Do we
at
want
a
to
distance of
attack
about
the dragon?
2 miles.
2 miles, so we
Okay.
won't be there in 8 hours, no.
8 hours? For 2 miles? Yeah.
You can get
You
you
said
can get there in
8
about
hours
30
to-
minutes.
oh, wait, sorry.
Really
I
dense
was.
jungle.
I don't know why I did that math backwards
Really
in my head.
Well,
Never mind.
Do we
You
want
do
to face
need
this
to.
dragon in this
I
lair?
do. I told you I do.
I don't think it will face us any other way.
So Potion Seller, you're asking Delinar for his garland?
Well,
Can I borrow your garland?
Yes, as long as you want, have my back.
But you're also in Pass Without a Trace.
yeah, which makes
I
him
cast
incredibly
Pass Without a Trace.
sneaky.
You get plus 10 on. I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Wait,
So you don't leave any footprints. Shadows emanate from you.
And
you
like
have a plus
I
10 on
can be,
stealth.
I
I
can
get
be even sneakier than Delinar.
I get a plus 10 on my already existing modifier of 15,
Yes.
and I can't roll lower than a 10, which means I can't roll lower than a 35.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
So you are the epic sneak master.
There you go. I don't need this.
Potion Seller, Lady Nova, and Jix all wear garlands. Chianti casts
Chianti,
Pass
I-
Without Trace.
Okay, do you want? I can actually be sneakier than Delanar.
Okay.
So do you want the garland too?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I will be sneakier than Delanar.
Sure. I like flowers.
You don't have
Okay.
to say it like that.
So
Since
you and you wear
I just need to
garlands.
make sure that we're going to be there within 8 hours.
I have
Yes.
a garland. We're gonna be there in about an hour if we keep up a good pace.
Are you sure this is a really good skill?
Shut up.
I just wanted to double check this. Okay, so yeah. When that's removed, I'm going to cast Etherealness.
Oh, that trail. That
That
trail
trail.
that we played.
Okay.
I am now in the ethereal plane,
Okay.
so I am gone.
Oh, that's why he's so sneaky.
Jix vanishes.
That's not fair.
Without a word to anyone.
Everyone else make stealth checks.
Plus 10?
Oh boy, here we
Plus
go.
10 to your normal modifier.
That's what
35.
With the garland.
Sorry. It's bad. I'm not good at this.
Sorry, plus 10 is the garland modifier.
Plus 12.
No,
Hey,
that's
20.
her modifier.
That's
what that is.
18.
I got 17
Oh, wait,
Plus
that's my
10.
stealth.
plus 6.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
No,
from Pass Without
17
Trace.
because
Ah.
there's 7.
15.
Oh, I didn't hear the
7
29.
plus 10 plus 6.
And 35.
23.
23.
Okay. Potion Seller, you got the lowest.
He has a garland.
It is true.
These garlands.
As you get closer and closer to the source of your sense of where the dragon is, thin strands of spiderweb begin to be seen, hanging nearly invisible in the misty air. The webs, the webbing combines with the dense mist of the forest to make the area heavily obscured and difficult terrain. However, with Chianti in your presence, you guys pick the quickest path through it, and it is not difficult terrain.
Why is it that
At one point, Potion Seller,
spider webs?
Oh, right.
you step down and you hear a crunch as you crush the skull of a small animal, which has long been dead. There is a flurry of movement as a giant spider scuttles down the tree and stops mere feet from you, all 8 of its bulbous eyes roving around. It does not see you. Do you say that out loud?
No, I just found it.
After a moment, the spider slowly retreats back up the tree.
Spooky.
You guys continue on your way. In the distance, you begin to hear the sound of a waterfall. The sound of the waterfall grows louder as you approach your sense of where the dragon is, until finally
Through the waterfall, guys.
you come into a clearing with a large pool being fed by a glistening waterfall.
Ooh, so pretty.
He's through the waterfall. That's why he's always wet.
Well done. Well
I'm
done.
really
She's like, I've been studying dragons for my entire life.
really not.
I'm a dragonologist.
But I also heard that like the guy sometimes when he shows up.
The previous theory was.
Well, seeing that everyone stopped at the
But now
water,
we're taking it.
I thought he was
um,
just gloomy and he always had a sad cloud over
I
him.
am going to.
I thought he just
I
got out of the
assume I can just
shower.
walk into the water, or do I walk on the water?
No.
Yeah, let me check etherealness. It's a really good spell for scouting out.
Yes.
Cheater.
So wait, what are you moving?
Yes.
What the heck?
I'm moving to Colorado on the 15th.
Who moves to Colorado?
Emily.
Why?
That's where my fiance's from. And
What's a fiance? Gross. Why? No.
Fair.
I was gonna say
That
everybody's
just felt like the next move.
I
Where
think
in
everybody thinks Colorado is
South of Denver.
flat.
Castle
How
Rock.
cool.
Oh, cool.
How cool.
They have burgers there.
No, I thought Utah was
Castle Rock
flat.
burgers.
I will
That
never.
sounds familiar. I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
fine.
You're
I think
thinking of White Castle.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you can observe creatures and
You're
objects in the material
right.
plane, but they cannot observe you or interact with you.
Yes. Yeah, but like, when I walk
Was
on
that
water, or
a
do I just go down
Strong
to the water?
bro.
Oh.
Will yourself to move in a direction, you go there.
Okay, I will of course scout ahead to see if I can't find the cave entrance.
Does she not like
Okay. You walk forward in the ethereal plane and
He's
see
like,
that there
"No."
is a tunnel behind the waterfall.
Nice. I will go in a bit until it begins to feel like, oh yeah, the dragon's right here.
That's something about our family.
Going through the tunnel,
Of course, just poke my head around each corner because, like, I'm pretty sure he can see me, but it's probably hard for him
if
to
you're
kill
in
me.
the,
I'm in
at this
the
point here,
If you're in
let's
the
see.
ethereal plane, can, like, when you went through the waterfall, was it just like kind of a U-shaped thing that kind of broke the waterfall and then disappeared as you went through?
Yeah, but not visible to you guys.
But it's not.
Yeah,
visible
you
to
guys
us.
don't see
like anything.
Jigs
anything
at all.
jigs.
Oh, that's cool. He doesn't disturb the physical world or anything.
Nope.
No.
Wow, cool.
You get to this point in the chamber, and you see 4 elven guards.
Okay.
You see them, they are kind of shaking, holding their position, holding, let's see, 3 of them hold clubs, 1 of them has a sword.
Okay.
Are they? Can I tell if they're like looking towards us?
You guys are overall.
We're not
still
even
outside.
through the
Yeah,
water.
just
At the
walk
moment,
in.
It's just
Jix is
you.
exploring the place from the ethereal plane.
Oh, please continue.
So,
Please.
4 elven guards at the entrance there.
Well,
This
the
chamber,
entrance-
let me zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
Was
I know.
basically
This large
when
chamber
you, like, do in
has a 40-foot high ceiling set with massive stalactites, with smaller stalagmites set across the ground. There's a pool with a small island in the southeast corner of the cavern, fed by streams of water dripping down through the rock. The southwest face of the cavern, here, yeah, all these, right here, is a 25-foot bluff. From where you're at, you see another tunnel heading north over there, and a tunnel heading west here.
Waste.
That's all you see from where you're at.
Okay.
So we're south.
So 4 guards.
Yep, 4 guards here at the entrance.
Okay, so we
No
got
sign of a dragon.
water. No sign of dragon.
But she sensed a dragon, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's dragon. So
In fact, you
dragon's around
sense the
here.
dragon somewhere beyond the water.
And this is obviously the biggest cavern, so dragon's going to be around here. I
This
don't
is just
know
the
or
biggest
see
cavern
anything.
that we've found.
Yep, I'm going to go back outside.
Did you bother to look up in any of these caverns?
It should have a passive perception
What if
24.
I'm just saying,
It's like a
man.
bat, you know?
That's a sticker we need to get. right.
There has been more than one time in this campaign when there has been a dragon above us.
Okay.
I'm going to come back out. Everyone's being sneaky.
Just like an avatar.
Yes.
The predator doesn't expect anything to come from the
Mm-hmm.
That's how you kill a dragon.
I will have to end my spell in order to talk to them.
Well,
You
that
can't, like,
spells
Well, you
trouble.
can't do that.
You can't like telepathically.
Then you'll give away the fact that we're there. Plus, you don't even know where we are.
Well, I know where you. I followed you the whole time.
Can he's in the ethereal plane. Does that mean he can see us?
Mm-hmm. He can see, but he cannot interact with the material plane.
Ah.
We don't have any.
Even people who are hidden?
Yes.
Isn't it kind of? It's kind of like the in between realm.
It is.
Lord of the Rings when he has the ring on or something.
Yeah.
Kind of
You
like
can't
that.
give us a sense or anything.
I'd have to end the spell.
Can't
I
write
say
us
we
a
blindly
note.
go in.
Nope, can't do anything.
Okay, the
You
rest
have
of
to
you.
end the spell.
Wait, we don't even know you went in there though, do we?
I
No, we
vanished.
don't.
You assume
No,
that I did
he,
it on
last time you
purpose.
saw him was 30 minutes ago, 2 miles out.
So we would
Yeah.
we should have had no clue that you
You
went.
guys arrive at the pool with the waterfall, and you say, "There's a waterfall."
I say we go into the waterfall.
Do you?
I say.
So he is we have
I
no
say.
I say.
I'd be down. Do you want to go explore the waterfall?
Yeah, why not?
Waterfall?
Okay. You guys swim across the pool, climb up into the waterfall, behind which there's a tunnel that goes up and then descends down into a series of caverns.
As soon as they're on this side,
Chicks and
Oh,
boys.
hey!
yes, Galen's here.
You don't
Hello!
want to be in the ethereal plane anymore?
No.
He wants to tell us what he's seen.
Yes. You got a couple of guards up ahead. There's also another kind of pool. I imagine the dragon goes in and out of that pool too.
You
But
see where the dragon
I
queen over here somewhere.
believe that the dragon will see me in the ethereal plane, so that's why I didn't want to get in there. But yeah, there's a couple of guards up ahead. Don't know what you want to do with that.
Kill them.
Yeah, that's always an option. That's always an option.
Wait, what?
Elven guards. They seem kind of scared about
We're
this.
in
I can go and talk to them, maybe get them to leave.
Call
But
them. Call them Lucian.
I could do that. I could talk. Well, like I don't know if they're part of my old village, but yeah.
Let's go. Have you spoken to King Melandra?
Cordell just
No, I
uploaded our session
I did that a while
10
ago.
minutes ago.
12 minutes ago.
So are we okay not killing them?
7:32. I got the.
I don't want to kill him.
I mean, if we
Okay.
have to.
Galen will then approach them.
Just Galen?
Yes.
I'm hiding around the corner.
Okay.
I understand.
Knowing where they are, you guys all hide. Yeah, you seen that.
Yes, it is.
You guys all hide here. Oh, jeez. Galen, you go forth. Can you throw 4 guys over here? Thanks. You splash out of the waterfall, relay your information, come around the corner. The 4 elves stand up straighter and hold their weapons close, and they say, "Halt! Declare yourself!"
Hi, I'm Galen, nearby village that was raided. I have very important information for Chuth.
Chuth.
Wait,
Chuth.
did I
Chuth.
cast my spell?
Truth.
Or are they just talking
But
to
should
Galen?
you have
They're just
important
talking to
information
Galen
for
because
writers?
we are
Don't we
stealth.
know the writers?
We are
name?
still stealth,
We are
right?
still hiding.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
you guys are still hiding.
So it's just Galen that he's talking to.
Yeah, I
Pass
didn't
without
know.
trace
Sure.
lasts for 10 minutes, so it would have worn off by now.
Oh, I thought you guys said it lasted
It
like
lasts
8
for like
hours.
an hour or something. It's like
Lasts for 10 minutes, I think.
We're gonna find out.
Or I might be wrong.
I thought you said 8 hours.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like a ridiculous long time.
Up to 1 hour.
Up to an hour. Okay. Yeah, you can still have it up.
Woohoo! Then it's still up.
So my elven brothers, I came to convey information. I was unaware that Chuth. That Chuth had employed other elven like myself.
I would like to imagine that every single time that happened, all 4 of them were tipping in and going, shoot.
It's Chuth.
Yeah. Why are these elven guards here?
I know. That's what I want.
That's weird.
You can make them not here.
And they're nervous.
You can also make this.
So, am I good to
What
just
did I-
pass on through, or?
Is it one
Wait,
of them?
hang on. The one with the sword.
5 of them?
Wait, I'm confused. You said you're an elf from a nearby village that was raided.
Yes, I've been working with
Chuth.
I've been working with Chuth and his blessed writer, Hail Tiamat, by the way.
Okay. So you're a member of the cult?
not so much an actual, like, I haven't done the stuff, but I was unfortunately blackmailed, extorted, maybe a bit of coercion was employed. I had a wife, and Chuth kind of killed her, and
Wait, are you Galen right now?
Yes.
The elves
I know this
story. The elves all look at each other, and you see some empathy in their eyes. They lower their weapons and they say, "Look, we know how that is. We were all brought here against our wills as well.
Yeah, man.
He's through the northern chamber."
Through the northern chamber, like
The guards step aside.
awesome. So, and like, which one of you the leader? I need to talk to. Like, why don't we just all get together? Okay.
Okay, you gather them all together.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I really want to kill Chuth. Do you think
What?
I could do it? I know. Calm down. He's like, kill my wife, man. It's not cool to fridge a woman like that. Anyway,
You're gonna die, man.
dude, what more do I have to live? But I've got some dragon slayers here. Do you mind if we just like sneak on through, deal with it?
If you fail, we will die.
A lot more people are gonna die anyway. Like, who did you lose?
We're all alone. We've all lost our families.
All right, so do you want me to like stab you so you can say you put up a fight with us before?
No, of course we don't want to be stabbed.
Okay, well,
His
I don't
voice
want you
kinda
to.
starts
I
getting
don't.
louder.
I don't want to make it look like that you were in on it. So, like, give me some recommendations. Like, do you want me to knock you unconscious?
Guys, he's going.
Here are your options.
We should sneak
Either
up
we
on-
capture
we should
you
sneak up
and
on
we
him in the
live
garden, knock
for
him
now.
out. Yeah.
Or you fail and we die.
Potions.
Or
Potions.
doesn't
Potions.
know that you guys like me for.
Let's each sneak up behind the guard.
So risky.
Knock him out.
What if?
Yeah.
What if you escort
We're
us
just
in?
gonna walk up
We're
behind
just
the
gonna
guard
walk
and
up
knock
behind
him
the
out
guard.
while he's
Yeah.
doing
Okay,
this.
make stealth checks.
What if I write "Get Wrecked Dragon" in the sky?
Do we still have fast
We're
without
in the
trace?
cave.
35.
30. What's
32.
it, not 20?
Okay. Fortune teller, are you in on this too?
He's just watching.
I got 35 with the 6.
You're the strongest. You gotta clonk 2 of them.
Clonk. Make sure you clonk them.
You know what? You can make 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, each of you make an attack. You make 2 attacks.
I
I
make
don't
one
wanna
clonk.
kill him.
No, we just want to knock him out.
So, using a melee weapon within 5 feet, you can deal non-lethal damage.
That's what I want
Okay.
Okay. So each of you make an attack with advantage.
to With advantage?
They don't know you're there.
This
Did
is so
I get
entertaining.
sneak attack damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, let's
My
do
first
this.
attack is 27.
It's a hit.
I'm gonna use my short sword.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit?
Yes.
24.
Yes. Those are all hits.
No.
Which one's the 12?
Let's see.
This one.
Delinar, I'm going to say that you're attacking the one with the sword, the leader.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit him for 36 points of damage.
Okay, he's unconscious.
Yeah.
23 points of damage.
36 points of non-lethal damage?
Non-lethal, of course.
Okay. Your non-lethal damage would have killed him 3 times over. He's unconscious.
Okay.
23. Non-lethal.
Okay, you knock out a second one.
Okay,
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
make a
make my
second
second
attack.
Wow,
Chianti?
you're weak.
I'm gonna give him 6 damage, and then I'm gonna have my bees.
6 is enough to knock him unconscious.
Oh, cool! I was gonna say I'm
Oh,
gonna have my
Jesus.
bees throw him across the room
Okay,
for good
20
measure.
These are like
22 to hit.
NPCs.
That's a hit.
6 is enough to knock him unconscious.
I hit him with a 35.
I know. Enough to kill him 3 times
Oh my
over.
No, I knocked him out, but he's gonna wake
That's
up
enough.
with brain damage.
Okay.
If he wakes
Uh,
up.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to notice them sneak by you?
No.
Okay. You're talking to these 4 guys. You have them huddled together. When all of a sudden all 4 just slump unconscious to the floor.
I have passive perception of 24. I thought I kept
Did you?
No, I don't care.
Who rolled the lowest on their stealth? You got a 35.
I think I did
I got a
32. Oh,
Oh,
you
I
got
rolled
a
lowest.
30?
I got a nat 20 plus 10.
Oh, well, then yeah, I
You
can
did
see it
you-
at all.
Wow, we even stepped past you. All four slumped to the ground with huge bumps on the back of their
I
heads.
think that was
Mr.
pretty
Well, I
good.
think this is a win for us all.
It was pretty
I'm gonna
good.
take the time to drink a little potion, and then I just kind of float into
Excuse
the
me.
chamber.
Whack. Whack, whack. Whack.
Clunk.
Yeah, get him off of here.
Okay, you drag their bodies and you stow them here in the entrance.
You know,
guys
they
are now-
could have been good for other information.
You're now in the main
You
chamber.
guys were getting loud. I don't think that
Oh,
I don't think that Jix knows how his voice carries in
Galen.
caverns.
Galen.
I'm talking about Jix.
We all know. Nicole.
You don't know my name. No one has
Eugene.
known Jix's name.
Can you hear it from the material plane while you were in the ethereal plane?
That's
I'll just say that
You just hear.
didn't. You guys hear large, you hear very loud, low voices arguing coming from this direction.
Let's go that way.
Yeah,
Are we ready?
stealth.
We're still stealth.
Everybody but Jix.
yeah. I can hear. I can
Galen.
see and hear the plane I originated from. That's it.
Stealth.
Can I add him
If you
into
cast
my
it.
spell or no?
35?
You'd have to recast.
Yeah.
By the way, this map is
I mean,
not
it cast
the
you in
best.
it originally.
Each of these
Yeah, but
squares
then I
is
went to
15 feet,
Oh.
so it's not as cramped as it looks.
Well, I'll just
Jix
Jix will hang back while they do the sneaky sneak.
Tell me that silver guy and two more silver guys. Put them all here.
Those don't look like dragons.
Oh, wait, these silver guys?
They also don't look like fun.
The top silver guys.
They look like trolls.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
Okay. This filthy chamber features only 3
Those are
huge
cool.
trash mounds piled against the west walls.
Oh,
towards you.
trash mounds, eh?
Aren't you?
Sitting in front of each trash mound, you see a 10-foot tall. There's 3 of them, so there's one in front of each trash pile. You see 3 10-foot tall giants, each one with 2 heads upon its shoulders.
Yeah.
The Ettins are arguing. The one in the middle, the largest, which appears to be female, shoves one of the other ones and says, "Quit touching my stuff." The third one, "I didn't touch your stuff. All your stuff's trash anyway. This is my stuff." The first one says, "It was me that touched your stuff." The second one turns and punches the first one. "Well, don't touch me stuff!" At this point, I guess they wouldn't notice you. They just continue arguing about whose stuff is being touched by who.
I assume we
you
don't
guys-
want to. I don't want to fight him.
I don't
I
wanna
want to
fight
save
him.
my battle for the dragon.
Yeah,
Everything for the dragon.
yeah, legit.
They said it was in the north
Just
chamber,
leave
right?
them to their arguments.
Trash. Just.
Actually, everyone make a stealth check. Go ahead and add 10. 45!
I got another nat 20. So 30.
17.
You sneak
Yeah.
your way into the ethereal plane.
I'm so sneaky, I actually slipped into the imperial plane.
18.
So,
Plus
25. Or 12.
Sounds like 18 was the lowest.
I am floating, though. I'm not even on the ground. If that makes any sort of difference.
There's a strange sloshing noise following you.
Yeah.
You rolled an 18?
Yeah. Or no, I got 18 with plus 10.
You got 18. Which one does it go to in case of a tie for a perception check versus a stealth check? Is there-
Tie goes to the roller, so
they're both rolls.
Oh, they're both rolls. Coin flip.
Roll off.
Because
Oh,
usually
yeah.
what I do is I usually just have the players roll against their passive
died.
perception.
How sneaky was I?
You died.
Passive.
No, not sneaky was
It's
I?
the quickest a character is.
Shut up.
I can't
What's
believe
passive perception?
He's
Oh,
like,
never
roll dead.
mind. There it is.
Yeah, every creature's got one.
Okay. They don't notice you. They continue arguing over who's touching whose stuff.
Can I touch one of their stuff before leaving?
Oh my gosh!
Lady, no!
We know you're moving, but come on.
Piece of trash.
He's a troll, sweetheart. You gotta leave him.
Make an Arcana
He's
check
an
for me.
I'm not very because it does its own thing.
Roll with advantage. Okay. You sneak forward to touch some of the trash. As you get close to the middle end, the female one, you see that she is wearing a shiny brown leather sash. But as you get closer, you see that it is not a sash. It is in fact a belt. And you recognize it. Because
That's cool. Open. Yeah.
Jix, Galen, wears an identical belt. You recognize it as a belt of hill giant strength. That Etten is wearing it improperly and getting none of its benefits.
I kind of want it.
You should let me go slide at the end from him. If I could.
How come he's getting none of the benefits?
She's wearing it as a sash.
Oh.
Do you want to try to slide a hand it for me?
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. You do not get a plus 10 to this.
No.
25.
You got a 25.
Finally, that was really good.
Hey, dude, it's really easy when all of your low rolls get
You
plus
stealth
10s.
with a 35. You stealth behind the Etten, and you the stealth is the lowest you can get is 35.
Right now, because we also have what's it called?
Password. You get behind the Etten. You pluck at the belt. You manage to undo it. Then you quickly, every time she reaches over to punch her neighbor, you tug on it a little more until finally you get it free. And you are holding it in your hands and you sneak back to the group. It takes a second, but the female Etten looks down and says, "Oi! Who touched me stuff?" All three Ettens,
Classic.
they start really going at it. They start wrestling and
get out of
punching
here.
each other.
Yeah, let's just
From this chamber, there's back the way you came, or there is another chamber going
So,
Don't we want to go north toward the dragon? But we can also go south. Let's go
I'm
south.
assuming
I can really have the belt. It gives you mad strength. Are you sure?
wearing an attuning to a belt of hill giant strength gives you a strength of 21.
it's not that
Lets me wear my armor without slowing me down.
Okay, what's your arm, or what's your strength?
Mine's
Instead
naturally
of like
18.
going 40 feet at a full
You
run.
gave it to her, she'd get one more on bonus to her attack and damage rolls.
My strength's 8.
as much as I want her to get it, at the same time, it would be really good for us to have
You
another
could allow
strong
somebody else
person.
Yeah,
to
you
strength.
could be strong.
Dude, should
Yeah.
okay, I'll hold on to it. And then
I'm actually
I'll
strong
tune it
potion
next
seller.
short or long rest.
Yeah, it'll take an hour to attune to, so a short rest would do it. Leaving the Ettins behind and going south, this chamber ascends 20 feet and ends in a wooden door.
Thank you.
A wooden door?
Alright, who's opening the door, man? I'll
You're
do
pretty
it.
stealthy.
Me.
Yeah, you're stealth and sneak.
Alright. Can I open it without picking the lock?
It is unlocked.
A true thief knows when a lock is
Search for
Just make sure everybody else.
You find yourself atop the 25-foot bluff overlooking the chamber.
May I search for traps?
Occupying this shelf above the chamber, there aren't any traps. You opened it already.
Sweet.
Occupying this shelf above the chamber are a dozen elves.
Oh my god, it's elf on the shelf. That's where it started.
It really is.
These elves, at the moment, are sitting around a small campfire. There's bedrolls. These appear to be similar to the elves from the entrance. innocents pressed into service by the dragon. They do not notice you.
What is that thing in the corner?
The thing in the corner. Let's see. An ancient shrine stands in the southwest corner of the cavern, showing a young female human holding a basin. Anyone who would like may make a religion check.
Who's got good religion? I think you do.
Potion seller?
Potion seller doesn't believe in God.
I think
Who
God
knows-
is
who
surprisingly
of
good
the
religion.
beliefs?
Wouldn't you have good?
Yes, but he would know, so I guess I'll have
Not
Religion
there,
is
but
an
I have a
intelligence
tarot.
Ah.
God,
religious
nat
person.
one,
God.
minus one, so I got a zero.
Nice.
You know, I'm one of those people that believes in the book but
23.
doesn't
You recognize
Never
this
read
as
it.
a shrine to Eldath, goddess of waterfalls.
Aha.
Water flows from cracks in the ceiling and onto the statue's head, then into the basin. The long years have etched thin white lines resembling the tracks of tears across the statue's face.
Yes.
There's
Waterfall
nothing for us in
goddess.
here, right?
There's a dozen elves.
There are a dozen elves.
It's up to you guys if you want to
I don't want to battle.
reveal ourselves.
Well, they
Say
may not
hello.
have.
Yeah, if we defeat the dragon, then we won't even have to battle him, so I say we skip him.
We skip them.
Skip them.
Mhm.
Yep. Agreed.
Go back.
Going back to the Etten chamber.
Tiptoeing out.
They're all dead.
They beat the crap out of each other.
You see,
Oh no.
You return to the Etten chamber. You see that all three Ettins are still at it. The two males, three of the 6 heads have bloody noses and missing teeth.
Halfway down.
The female Etten continues to roar, "Who touched me stuff?" Leaving them behind, you once again return to the main chamber.
Where I've set
So
the set
And
the
one who's still
elvins up in a more comfortable position.
Okay, the guards.
Yes. Where they wake out, when they wake up, it won't
I
look
cast whole person with them standing up.
Well, I'm gonna float over to this island.
Okay, you do so.
What do I see on the
Sand.
island?
Wow.
I can do this island.
It's a fun island.
There's a path over there. You guys want to
You know, that really, to me, that looks like a lonely island.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out of your boat.
There's nothing on this island. I say we move on.
That was a good one.
Move on.
That's good. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Get that.
We go south.
What are you looking for on the island?
Anything of note, apart from sand, like objects or footprints. Or
There is nothing on the island.
A strong potion, a stronger bottle.
yes, objects.
Oh yeah, they should have
What's in the
shot
water? Are my potions too strong for myself? Reflection.
Um,
Yes.
Important question for you, Emily.
Yes.
Is your Pegasus with you?
No, it's many more.
Does your thing expand to?
It's up to 10 creatures, I believe.
Man.
Yeah.
So it would have stealth.
My Pegasus is with me.
Okay, but I only stealthed your Pegasus in exchange for a Pegasus ride later.
Okay.
You know, I want to check the water too. I'm gonna get into the
Yeah.
water and look around.
He's gonna get into the water and look around.
How are you floating, by the way?
I have a potion that made me fly 10 feet.
Okay.
He's very slow.
You're 10-foot fly speed. Good to know. You swim into the water. It's deeper than you anticipated. It's 50 feet deep, and the island is a column of stone rising from its bottom. To the southeast, 25 feet below the surface of the lake, a 20-foot wide underwater passageway leads
Where's our friend
to
back?
places
I'm
beyond
trying to get the cat back.
the view.
Ooh, I got a potion that must be great water.
Is there a potion for everything?
I do.
Do you have a potion?
I'll wait. If we don't find the other entrance, then I'll use it later.
Okay, you return to your float back to shore. Everyone else heading north.
Yes.
All
As I
right.
resist the urge to wake them up to ask them their names. Just imitate them and
Is
look
that
at
your
them.
whole deal? You need to know their
This
name.
area,
Yes.
Ah.
I can't be them without at least knowing their name.
this area is brightly lit by torches set into roughly carved wall sconces. Long tables made of split logs are where the cultists sit to eat or entertain themselves.
I'll follow, but like only when one of them signals like, okay, good. Otherwise, it's clank, 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 clank.
Pass Without Trace is still active.
But I wasn't I didn't have cast on me.
I think she cast it before you chose to
Yeah,
go
but you
female.
can't see us.
Was it more of an aura than like a spell?
I don't know.
An immediate.
I think you're with us because she cast it on all of us.
If
before.
that's
he's
what I
if
thought
he's
too,
gonna
is he
let me
is.
let me go with it, I'll go with it.
I think you should.
Alright, but yeah, that's a good idea.
Up to an hour. Yeah. It says masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. So it sounds like you can choose who to affect as it goes on. So you are affected by Pass Without Trace.
Wow.
I still want to be
What'd you roll?
12. That's with the 10 added.
Wait, are you? Well, I'm so sorry.
No, wait a minute. I think I actually have a plus to stealth. Nope, that's actually 11 then. Clink, 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 clink. No, go on ahead. It's fine.
Don't mind me. I'm actually magical armor.
Everyone else give me a stealth check as well.
35. I'm going to roll, but we don't need to.
You know what? Never mind. Their passive perception is 10. You all pass.
Mine was
I
a
need
32, so.
Click, click.
All right. Long tables with a cooking fire where cultists sit and entertain themselves.
Dang, that's crispy.
5 dragon claws and a dragon fang cultist are at leisure here.
Or what here?
At leisure.
Oh,
In this chamber, you see rough bunks, bedrolls, and backpacks, along with 5 dragon claws and 1 dragon fang.
Alright, so if we go this way, we have to attack people, or we go through the water and maybe get the dragon
Hey,
directly.
Sriracha.
Oh, nice. I got garlic parm.
I saw.
Yeah.
Is it good?
How
Oh, it's so good.
do you think we can get through the water?
Garlic and cheese.
I am very
Cheese that smells like feet, nonetheless. That's the best cheese.
What?
Sorry.
We can't go this side.
I need to grow.
The
We
cultists
can if
here
we're
are at
very
leisure.
careful.
Is
Playing
there a
games.
door on the other side?
Yes.
Oh.
There is a chamber on the far side.
But we can sneak through because they're passive.
They're not paying attention and they're very non-perceptive.
Let's just go through.
I think we can very
Yes.
carefully sneak
We'll
through.
sneak through all of them.
Okay, everyone make another stealth check as you pass through the chamber.
No. Why are you doing this to me?
45.
20.
Pegasus gets
23.
Oh, not bad.
Does that have a plus 15?
25.
Do I need to independently
I have
roll?
a
Nice.
no, Pegasus gets a 32.
22.
Oh, no,
Plus
24.
10.
Still
And then I rolled
nice.
a 20. That's how I feel.
You can get 50
Okay.
if you roll the max.
The passageway splits here to the left and right.
It's only 45. Yeah.
Does
Left
either
and
make
right
any
always go to
noise?
the left.
Which way is north?
Now, because 20 plus
That way.
15 plus
Let's
10.
go to the north.
Heading to the north,
Hey, to the left.
I'm unseeable.
you find yourselves in a chamber containing considerable quantities of food and alcohol. Judging by the volume of these stores, someone seems to be planning a long campaign here in the Misty Forest.
We go down the other chamber.
Yeah, it's correct.
You said they're planning a long campaign? Okay.
It's a terrible waste if someone were to poison all of this.
Heading to the south,
Are you gonna please?
I'm considering
Make sure
it.
to get food rations for our long rest.
Nah, I'll wait. We may be able to use that later.
in this chamber,
It's a dragon.
You see a lush living space in the rough-walled cavern, decorated with select art and craft works. Rich carpets and tapestries cover the floor and walls of the cavern, featuring a hewn log bed, a large mirror, and a trunk.
Oh, what's
Can I
his
make
bucket
a-
is lives
everyone
here?
make-
Investigation.
Yeah, yes. What are you looking for?
Anything to give me any hint as to whose room this is?
I want to open the chest. I heard Cody
We
say
know whose room this is.
I heard Cody say it first.
It's
Okay.
No,
22.
I would go look at the bed and
It's
see
the
if there's anything
Wyrmspeaker's
under
room.
At what point are you like investigating? Like from the hallway or?
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is a room.
You're trying to see
Investigate.
whose room it is. You see, it's actually quite strange. In the wall, carved in the wall, right here, you see a bunch of silvery runes carved into the wall. Very, very faint. It's hard to see.
That means I'm not going to pass them.
Was it? Yep.
I stay where I'm at.
Do you tell us about the rooms?
Meow. Kitty. Meow.
Oh, is that the cat?
No. Oh no, pretty good, huh?
Can anyone read the runes?
Are you telling everyone else about them?
Yeah, there are runes on this wall.
Oh, I'm really good at it when it comes to
Runes.
things like
Potion
this.
Cellar? There's a glyph of warding set in the wall.
The little black
Don't wanna
kid
go
that's
that
stuck in
way.
the alley.
Unless you want to die.
It just turned into,
Passageway
a
is
real one.
10
Yeah.
feet across. Make an Arcana check.
Why is it looking at that?
It's a magic booby trap.
No. More like
Oh, I see what
Yeah,
you're saying. I
22.
thought you were.
the cat will turn into
The
a
ward
cat.
is set to
Yeah, I got
activate
you, I
if
got
anyone
you.
approaches within 5 feet of it.
Alright, guys. Do you think it's worth to get into this room? I think it's worth it. For the treasure, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
No, Cody, the passageway is 10 feet wide. So you can sneak by without.
Yeah, I know that. So I sneak around.
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
What's your Pegasus name?
Oh, I haven't named it yet.
Gertie.
I need to look up what
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Is Pegasus not the name of the winged horse?
Whipple.
Your Pegasus, you know what? It can squeeze by. Creatures can squeeze into smaller spaces. You all make it into the next chamber without activating the glyph of warding.
Pegasus is
Within the chamber are just a bunch of
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. That's a good name.
I'm tempted to
That's a good
hamster wheel that and make it explode.
There's a whole lot of fantasy going on with your mount.
Yeah.
It's a flying horse.
I'd
That's
check
epic, and
underneath
it's
the
named-
mattress.
Valkyrie.
You check underneath the lush, comfy mattress. You find nothing.
Gosh dang it.
Rich carpets and tapestries cover the floor and walls of the cavern. There's a log-hewn bed, a large mirror, and a trunk.
Hey, you should check that trunk out since you're getting sleight of hand.
I would love to.
So,
I will check that trunk out.
No self-portraits? So I don't know what this guy looks like.
No.
It's like I could imitate him if I knew what he looked like.
Open
I'm
the
very
trunk.
well. It'd be better if I could talk to him.
What's your armor class?
Oh.
It's a minute.
15.
Okay. You open the trunk, and a needle sticks out and jabs you in the hand.
Ow.
Which hand did you open it with?
I'm dominant.
I'll give you.
He didn't use his
I
hand.
did it with my
No. Declare a hand.
right hand.
Right hand.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 1 piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I'm good at those.
Ah.
Are you within 5 feet of me? 10 feet?
Sure.
Like, I'm 5.
This is a
Whoa!
saving throw. You add 5?
27. Or
Oh.
17.
17.
That's a pass.
Holy. That's
Oh,
good.
no.
What a horribly evil way to say that sentence. Oh, that's good.
Jabs you in the hand. Oh. That didn't feel good. Weird.
What the? Nothing good is coming out of that. So, can I open it again, or will it stab me again? Is that how it works?
It is open, and the trap has been sprung.
You can rummage.
Oh, okay.
I
I
rummage.
rummage.
Chest
Not
is empty.
not safely, maybe.
Can I check? Can I make?
Investigation check.
When
Yeah,
I
investigation check.
look at that chest, does the size of the inside seem to match the size of the outside?
Yes.
I'm gonna start flipping around the tapestries and the paintings.
May I make an investigation check on that? See if there's a false bottom.
That's why I was asking about the size.
You begin flipping tapestries, behind most of which you find the rough walls of a natural cavern. However, behind one of them, you see that the passage continues south.
Oh, hey guys, I found a passage.
Oh,
Really?
yay!
Continue south.
I see.
Okay.
Let's go.
This small chamber that you find yourselves in contains a small shrine to Fenmorel Masterine, the elven god of outcasts, scapegoats, and solitude.
It's our compartment.
Resembling a pair of white eyes peering out from the dark wall above a small basin.
At Thanksgiving.
You also find here a journal.
A journal.
Alright, who here knows how to read?
Not I, sir.
Me?
The journal is written in Elven.
So me?
Oh, what's this say?
Well, let me tell you. Ooh, that is inappropriate. What does it say?
How long do you want you to spend reading the journal? It is quite long.
Well, okay, is there anything interesting on the...
Okay.
Is there anything interesting on the first page?
Yes. It says this journal belongs to Lord Narenbane.
Narrative. Oh, yeah, that's the guy. That's
The son of the king I don't like?
Yeah. That's the guy.
I'm gonna sit right on down and read this.
Oh,
Okay, how long?
I'm a fast reader.
It's cursed.
an hour. That way he gets tuned to the belt, and we get to
Do you
search
guys
the
want
room
it?
for
Do you guys
short
wanna do that?
rest. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
okay, I'm
close
gonna
the
kick back
secret
on the
thing
fancy
behind
bed
us.
in the other room and just read this journal.
Okay.
I want to continue exploring.
Good.
Well,
I
she
wanna keep
reads.
exploring
Keep going.
what happened.
Yeah.
I am going to say that you guys hear voices from, let's see. You hear voices beyond the southern wall.
Okay.
Are you reading?
I am.
So I'm going to say it would be
interesting how
a
you
poor
keep going
idea to
from
short rest here.
Alvin isn't
Okay.
written like English is.
Let's just take a peek in that other. And
So make a note that you're now carrying his journal, and we'll see when we can take a minute to read it.
You know what? This side is obscured by a large slab of shale, just a little rock.
I'm strong. Can I move it to the side?
Sure, make a stealth check.
So we didn't short rest, right?
No.
Plus 10?
I'm going to
First
grease the wheels because I'm assuming it's on track, right?
Okay, roll with advantage.
Greasing the wheels.
Grease it.
27.
Okay, that is enough.
That was a stealth check?
Yes. Make a stealth check to move it without making a noise.
Oh, got it.
You guys pile through the hole.
Yeah, let's do
Uh-oh.
Cody?
Drink it.
Oh!
Hey, you guys!
It's not green.
It
But-
now says
Is he
entering
facing us?
combat.
I need another humanoid one. You know what?
The frog.
Grab that one with the green cloak. That's perfect. That one. He's not writing. Within this chamber, you see what looks like a glittering pile of emeralds. Apparently deep in discussion with another humanoid wearing a similarly opulent green dragon mask.
Sentient emeralds.
A pile of emeralds. It's in conversation.
It's sentient emeralds.
Sorry, that's
I mean,
beautiful.
upon
I love
closer
it.
inspection, you see it's an enormous green dragon.
I'd
Deep
like
in
to think I
conversation
love
with
that.
this
Are we
fella.
still stealth?
Guys, if we kill this dragon, will somebody help me harvest enough scales to make myself a badass
I
costume with them?
refuse to do
Yes,
anything
sure.
to allow
I
I think
say-
I want some green scale
Okay.
armor dragon.
We
or-
wait till
dragon.
this
Green
guy
behind.
comes.
And also a dress.
We beat him, and then we attack the dragon.
What if I trap him in a hamster ball?
If you want.
In a
Wait,
hamster
I
Stop
think
using
that's
the
the
to
wrong
get out of
game.
the hamster ball.
No, I can trap him in a giant hamster ball
But
where
how-
he can't do anything.
And then a
Can you
hamster
break
ball
out
or
of the
hamster ball
hamster
of
ball?
fire.
It's just a hamster ball. You can't break out.
But
But
he can't break out of it.
He has to make a dex
I
save
know,
to
like,
see if
you
he gets
would
trapped
think
inside of it, but wizards aren't very dexterous. So.
Let's try. Well, first I think we should wait until he comes towards us.
Yeah.
Whichever one.
He's sitting cross-legged on the ground across from the dragon. Deep in conversation.
One for the other. 30 minutes.
I'm gonna drink real quick another little potion.
Okay.
I'm going to very quietly read my book.
We're in front of a dragon and she's like,
Ooh, sweet temperate and hit
The sweet
points.
flip of the page lets the dragon take all.
He is
What
no
gives us
longer.
away is
I
the
need
smell
everyone
of
to
new
make
book.
a stealth check.
35.
16.
28.
19. No, 18.
11.
Oh.
What did you get?
28.
Hey, that's not
Did you get that one?
I got 2, but I have -1, so it wasn't 1. The lowest I could have gotten. Except for
What did you get?
1.
I got 16.
Ooh.
Girl, that spell was genius. Like, that got us through this entire thing with that.
Yep.
By a lot of people.
I know. If only we had this way back when.
Chuth, for it could only be Chuth, lifts his head from his paws.
I told you you saw my book.
Intruders! Everyone roll for initiative.
Do I get to stay stealth?
No.
Can I stay hidden?
Well, that's great. Okay.
6.
15.
Oh wait, 6 plus 2, 7. Wait, 8. I can count.
I'm afraid it wouldn't have mattered. Chuth has blind sight, so he would have noticed you.
I got a
Alrighty.
16.
I'm always last.
Okay, what did everyone get?
16.
Social sellers?
15.
Anyone lower than 6? Okay. Who's up next highest?
8.
12. 12 for Jinx.
Then Delunar, then me. No, then me, then
8,
Delunar.
8 for Chianti,
15.
9 for Jix,
12.
12 for Jix. What'd you get, Emily?
15.
15. Saru's not here.
16.
16. Alright, let's see what these guys get.
I wish we could have stopped for
He said,
lunch.
oh boy.
We're gonna say
Yeah,
Truth
me
is
too.
enemies 1.
Why didn't we? I thought we had.
18.
Oh, we were stopping for lunch so that you could attune.
We couldn't. We heard voices rumbling and rumbling.
We shouldn't have cared.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't have heard him. I was reading. I was reading. I wouldn't have heard him.
And
I
Truth
was
is gonna
gonna
take
take
all
a
his
shadow.
turns in a row.
I literally disguised
Where's
myself
the
as
rest?
somebody's shadow. I think that
It's
whole
a good disguise.
Just slide along the floor the whole time.
Have you seen people who go dressed up for Halloween as Peter Pan in his shadow?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I love that. I bet you wouldn't be allowed to do it today, but I think that's a great costume.
You know what? I think everybody can just, chill out. Everybody's gonna get sick of
We
putting
don't see
themselves
the
into a
heat.
terrible box.
Are they?
Yes.
That kind of laughter should not be allowed in the space of people who be happy.
There's the eraser. I'm going to erase enemies 1 and enemies 2 and just put Chuth and Narenvane. For it is indeed Narenvane, and where's the green dragon?
Aha!
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
I've known that for many sessions.
What a stinker.
So Chuth and Narenvane rolled 20s.
Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we get a little tasty feel of what they can do.
Alrighty!
We've got a lot of HP, we can do a lot of stuff.
Chuth raises his head, and he shoots a glob of wriggling tentacles that splash onto the ground right next to you guys. Everyone make a strength saving throw.
No!
And add 5.
Add 5,
Add
you're all
5.
within Chianti's range.
Hold on a second. I need to check that.
I'll roll for the Pegasus. 19! Oh, that's a fail on the Pegasus part.
26.
26.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Hold on a second.
Wait, I'm re-rolling with my luck.
Did you add 5?
You say a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
I gained 2 whole points on that one.
Actually,
That's so good.
12. Wait, you added 5?
Yeah, because I rolled a 10.
were you
You have to
floating?
subtract.
14?
He probably was.
Wait,
Potions, I think?
sorry.
Hold on. I'm using a magical armor to help me with this.
Pegasus has 91 hit points.
Okay, good. It's gonna need him.
That's not good.
20.
It's okay, I can bring it back.
Okay,
Hell no.
Chianti. Everyone else breaks free of the vines which sprout up from the ground.
I did
Except-
get 19.
Chianti and
My Pegasus.
Valkyrie. You are both restrained by roots and vines.
Aw,
I can hop off.
Alright.
That was its lair action. It then takes another deep breath, and you see a green glow emanate from its mouth. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
lame.
You can add 5. You're all next to Keon and all next to Lady Nova.
29.
It's a pass. Yeah, it's a pass.
15.
That is a fail. That's also a fail.
18.
That's a pass.
What was the DC?
I only have 18. 10 for that.
I know!
Valkyrie passes.
Okay.
That's a pass. Okay, those of you that failed, you take 60 poison damage.
No! I do not either.
Do you have
Chianti, what's your max HP?
116.
Pass without trace ends. I don't think you can make a DC 30 con save.
I don't think you can, yeah.
Those of you who passed take 30 poison damage.
You still take 30.
Yeah,
Can I use Uncanny Dodge?
you can. This is a source of damage you can see.
But luckily for
So
me,
15.
I have resistance to poison damage.
Yeah, you take 15. Valkyrie takes 30. Okay, that was the lair, that was Chuth. Narenvane.
My temporary
Is
HP.
this a grown dragon? An adult
Yes,
dragon?
it is. Yep.
Okay. 15 points off.
Can you only use one bonus on
Let's see. I need tools, annotate. Sorry. Can you put her back on her horse?
Oh.
That one.
What are you doing?
My spells to try to decide what I'm gonna do with.
Sorry. Trying to kill the bag.
What are you doing?
Let's see. 15, 30. There.
Did you ever watch that video I sent you about the siblings?
Narenvane also opens his mouth, and from the green dragon mask emits another green glowing streak, flies toward you guys, and a puff of poison gas surrounds you. Everyone make another Constitution saving throw.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
34.
You
Oh,
can be too dang bad.
You
just
serious?
keep digging.
Yeah, that's a pass.
What did everyone else get? Don't forget to add 5.
15.
11.
Did you add 5 from
33.
11?
And two.
Fine, 12.
Okay, you 3 are poisoned. You take no damage, but you have the poisoned condition.
I hate the poison condition.
Okay, Delinar.
What do you want from me? what is the poison state do?
Disadvantage on everything.
Poisoned. A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. I am going to get out of this if I can.
Each one of these words is
And-
5.
15.
You should probably disengage.
I mean, disengaging won't.
So that they don't hit you.
They can still hit me.
You know what? Dragon would have had to have gotten closer to do the poison attack. So 15, 30, 45, 60. Same with Narenvane.
Should I attack the rider or the dragon?
Attack the dragon. I'm gonna try to get rid of the rider.
Okay. I am going to go up to the dragon.
Crazy looking rider.
Then we're going to stab him.
Okay, make an attack with disadvantage.
Okay. So I take 2 rolls, pick the lowest one.
Yep.
Aha! 24 hit.
Roll with disadvantage and you get a 24.
Yes.
24 to hit.
Sweet.
Wow.
I have a plus 13 on my dagger of absolution.
Okay.
I rolled in a 12 and an 11.
Correct. Roll for damage.
Okay.
You do not get sneak attack damage.
How can I free my Pegasus?
You have to use an action.
There we go.
You'd use an action and then make a strength check.
She would use an action.
A creature can be freed if it or another creature takes an action to make a strength check and succeeds.
How much damage?
So, well, it's just 1d4 plus 1.
Oh.
So, I got 5 damage on the dragon, and I am going to say sorry. I'm gonna stab him just.
You didn't want to
Sorry.
hold. You didn't want to hold your attack till somebody else came within range, so you got that sneak attack damage.
I mean,
It's too late.
I can't
Alright, so
You just
really.
basically like walked up to him and went like,
Okay, the dragon's going to use a legendary action.
But what could I have done? Readied in action, standing there? Yes.
Yes.
It's okay, we're still learning these things. I don't know.
The dragon takes a legendary action to make a tail attack, sweeping its tail around to smack Delinar.
Nice try. I'm nimble.
Rolls a 21.
Crap.
Not nimble enough.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
You've already used your reaction
Did I?
against the breath weapon.
Ouchie.
But that was on my. That was a reaction.
That was on his
before.
turn.
Yeah. So now
I
it's
guess
like,
you do have another reaction. Yeah. You can use your reaction to half that.
Oh man, but do I want to have
You could
16 or do I want to have
16 into
60?
60.
I'm gonna save my money.
Okay. Anything else for you, Delanar?
Well, let out a little whimper.
Okay. Lady Nova, it's your turn.
I'm gonna leave my Pegasus behind.
Okay.
I'm going
Perfect
to
music
move
for
towards the dragon. I can move 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna try to hit it.
It takes half your movement to dismount.
Okay, so I can only move 15 feet.
So if you remember the rules of mounted combat, your mount can dash, dodge, or disengage as part of your turn using its action. So if you want, your Pegasus can make a strength check and then
Let's
you
do
can...
that.
Want me to roll it for you? Wait a minute, is this a saving throw or a check? It is a check, which means... Oh, you know what? I didn't add 5 from its first saving throw. It would have passed the first one. It is not restrained.
Okay, I'm going to use my Pegasus. And my Pegasus gives me extra movement, correct?
Yes, your Pegasus has a fly speed of 90 feet.
Okay, I would like
So
to
if you want-
flank the dragon.
Okay, let's see. 15, 30, 60, 90. Yeah, you fly up and around the dragon. Alighting behind it. It is flanked.
And now I like to hit it.
Okay,
If possible.
make an attack with advantage. It is flanked.
I don't need the advantage. 28.
Did you roll a 20?
19.
Did you roll a second one?
8.
Okay, 28 hits. You roll for damage.
Okay.
Well, you could have got a crit.
Oh, I get you. 7. 14. 21. 25 to start, and I'm going to smite
Okay.
with a 3rd level.
Okay, that's 4d8 extra.
Extra.
So 23 plus 25 is 48.
I'm gonna hit it with my blade again, possibly.
Yeah. 48 damage. Okay, make another attack with advantage.
28.
It's a
Well,
hit.
okay, let me advantage.
You're bad.
Oh, I know, that's also so low.
I've
got 12%. I'll make it.
I'll
I'll
Jacob.
make it. My character's gonna die before
20
my
to
phone
start with.
does.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna smite it at level 3.
Okay, that's 48 more.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm gonna polearm master.
So 23 more.
And you're a polearm master, so what?
But the polearm master is like nothing. Polearm master 18 to hit.
That bonks off the dragon's scales and does not hit.
Well, he not a master.
And that's it.
Okay.
Sleep like
Dragon's
a
gonna use
fish.
its second legendary action to tail whip you.
That's fair.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits. No, that doesn't hit. No, I'm not using it. That hits.
Well, it better should hit.
That was the most articulate thing I've ever heard him say.
That's 17 bludgeoning damage. Okay, Jix. Oh, there's Montana. No, there was a second there where I felt bad for dealing 60 damage to each of you, but now I don't feel bad anymore.
Hey, wait, the person who got all that damage is still lost to the ground.
What's your hit points?
Mine?
Currently or in total?
What are you at?
I have
right now?
80 out of 111.
Okay. So, I seem to recall that I'm not restrained, right?
No, you're just
You
poisoned.
are.
Just
No,
He's not.
you're not restrained, but you are poisoned.
she's restrained.
And poison.
And poisoned.
Restrained and poisoned.
Wow, you're getting screwed like in your last few rolls.
Or I'm winning.
Okay, I don't think we're quite there yet. Okay, potion seller, have you taken damage?
Yeah, but I had temporary hit points, so I'm not very damaged.
Okay.
I'm hiding. It's fine. I'm gone.
Canadian potions that grant vitality.
Well, for my bonus action, I'm going to fly, step of knights. And then I can use, where is it? Because you're
Yeah.
poisoned. Yes. I know I've got it here.
A glaive is a two-handed melee weapon, right?
Yes.
I've not been using my reroll 1s and 2s this entire time. Now I know.
All right,
that
for
only applies
my-
to the glaive damage, not the knights smite.
You are no longer poisoned.
Yay!
Good job.
You're still restrained.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna help you deal with that.
Like,
I am going to move myself back here.
Okay. Retreat down the passage. Anything else from you?
No, that's everything.
Okay.
I can fly. I can now fly, assuming it's dim light.
Yes.
Okay. And you are no longer poisoned.
Yay! Thank you.
I'll come
Okay.
back out and do some other stuff when when it's my turn to choose.
Chuth is going to use another
As long as
legendary
you don't try to
action
steal my pants.
to use a wing attack. Delunar and Chianti and
What's his
Lady
bucket?
Nova. Pegasus.
Did you mean Chianti or Lady Nova?
Lady Nova.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, Lady Nova, and Delunar. Everyone needs to make dex saving throws.
What about his buddy?
Will you do the dex
I want you
for
to
the
go
Pegasus?
get
Sure.
and
Delunar,
25.
of course you got a 20.
27.
Yeah.
27. Well done yet? What does the Pegasus
It's
get?
8,
Oh,
46.
that's a 1.
No!
No!
I wish my Pegasus was a little bit more dexterous.
With a, what'd you get? 21?
I got 27.
With a 27, you land on your feet.
Wow.
My Pegasus is gone.
Your Pegasus is knocked backwards and falls prone. Okay, Chuth flies up to the ceiling, flips around and grabs the ceiling and hangs from it like a bat.
But my Pegasus, how can I make it not prone?
He'll get up on his
It'll
own.
get up.
Okay.
Pegasus takes
Gas fly.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You and Delunar do not take damage, but the dragon is now 30 feet up, so it's 15 by 15. There's 15 feet of space before it. Okay. Chianti, it's your turn.
I poisoned your bow, I poisoned your arrows.
You did?
No.
I'm going
I poisoned
to. How do I attempt to get up?
When you're restrained, you can attack, but at disadvantage. By attacking it because you're restrained. But
Or
you
you
can
can-
still attack.
Or you can
Or
use
you
your
can try
action to
break
unrestrain
your
yourself.
restraint. What about Zephyr's something or other? Does that let you just not be restrained? Zephyr's
I believe that just increases your speed and makes you immune to opportunity attacks. However,
But I don't
an
think
increase
I
to your speed will not help you as your speed is 0.
No, I don't have that one anymore.
So choices you risk an attack or try to get yourself into a better position.
With disadvantage.
Yes.
I'll try it.
Ah.
We'll try. I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
5.
That's a miss.
That was a 6.
That's also a miss.
But that's your first attack. Now,
First attack. Can I re-roll with a luck?
If you want.
you spend your luck for these. Because you're rolling at disadvantage.
Okay, so your first attack is a miss.
Roll again. Now
Roll
you have
again for your second attack. What's your bonus to hit?
Actions.
5.
Well, if you're using
Oh, wait,
your
10.
longbow, it's 10.
10. So I would have had a 17 or a, what was it, a 16 or a 17 last
15 on
time?
the first two.
Both would have been misses.
Okay.
So would
And your second
So
attack?
then this one would have also been a miss.
It's a 17.
A 17 or a 28
28.
if I had
Oh,
gotten
right.
to keep that
You
one.
have disadvantage, so you take the lower one. That is also a miss. Both arrows, clink, clink, drop to the floor.
My bees buzz menacingly.
Potion seller.
I lob a potion over at what's his bucket, the guy,
Okay.
and he has to make a dex save.
You casting catapult?
No, I'm casting Otuluk's Resilient Sphere.
That was a 9.
19 is the save.
Is it 19 or is it 20?
It's 19.
You increased your intelligence score, didn't you?
I think that's what it is.
He's going to use his legendary resistance.
Wait, he has a legendary resistance?
His bright green dragon mask glows as he chooses to succeed this deck
What
save.
a lame wad. I didn't realize he was going to do that.
What is that? Oh, sorry.
Wearers of the dragon masks have 1 legendary resistance per day.
Are you serious? Dang it.
Yeah. Take off your shoes.
Okay. The pass.
That's lame. I'm going to go to that corner over there.
So.
You can move 30 feet. Each of these squares is 15.
No. Boop. Yes, that corner over there. What a stinker, man.
He laughs. Your potions are weak!
Before I move, as a bonus action, I'm going to coat her stuff in poison.
Okay, you do so. Narrenbane
He's not
laughs at
happy
you and
like
says,
that.
your potions are weak.
We'll see you the next time I get to cast a spell.
Good night, man.
It makes me want to actually use one of my potions.
Thanks for hanging out. Makes me want to use my actual potions.
This is where the sibling rivalry really
I've
shows
been letting the
right
game
here.
go on.
Let's see, where is... There we go. Chuth from the ceiling
Takes 4 potions.
hawks another lob of wriggling tentacles, and they splash on the floor and create a wall
Around the potion.
around Potion Seller. Potion Seller,
Actually bigger.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, does it
What?
count if I'm floating?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh,
Wall
yeah.
sprouts all over the ceiling.
Alright.
You used your legendary action.
I used my legendary. 17.
You know what? That's a
I hate
pass.
this so much.
That's actually really lucky.
Like,
Well, 18 though.
So many times it's like people just give me an extra like 15 seconds and my brain will get there on my own. I
You only take half
understand
damage.
this.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Have you seen a doctor for that?
You take 9 piercing damage as this wall of thorns erupts in front of you.
Haven't even gotten past my temporary
Yeah.
HP.
Friday?
Friday at 3.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay,
Okay.
Cthulhu.
24th?
That was okay. Now it's Chuth's turn. Let's see if his breath weapon returns. It does not.
Lucky for us.
My breath weapon returns every morning.
Chuth is going to.
I wish we had a long rest before this.
He's going to crawl along the ceiling and make a tail attack against Valkyrie.
And murder your horse.
Your horse dead.
That is a. Oh, never mind. That is a 18 to hit.
Fine, just take off your shoes and go to bed.
Does an 18 hit?
I
Assume it does.
I'm
Let's see.
actually. I need
Pegasus, armor class 12. That's
Hopefully
14
wasted
bludgeoning
one
damage.
fourth
Okay.
level spell.
Oh, was it?
Hell.
I'm so sorry.
Let's see, 10 feet.
Aw.
So I'm going to make an attack with bite, same target.
You should
21 to hit.
A little bit when we were on that boat that exploded.
1, 2.
Who exploded?
It turned inside out.
Great.
2.
And then exploded.
Pegasus
Classic.
takes 22 damage total.
It is classic. Yep.
Okay. Narenvain's turn.
Man, I'm always gonna hate when I get home.
He pulls out a bow.
Oh, straight.
He does not have a quiver. He pulls back on the bow, and a glistening green eldritch arrow appears. He fires at Chianti.
You cheat.
How dare he? Where is the chivalry?
That is a 16.
Huh.
Does
He
that-
hits. Yeah, he hits.
That hurts.
Oh man, that does
How much
a
of
whole
it?
lot of
Wait,
damage.
shouldn't he be at disadvantage because I'm lying prone so he can't
You are
fully
not
see
prone,
me?
you are restrained.
Oh.
Hold still for me.
Hey, that was a really good try.
It was
that
a
was
really
a
good
very
try.
good.
That
It was a
is-
valiant
He's
effort.
going to kill you.
Yeah, I know.
That is 23 total damage. Are you resistant to poison damage? Or no one's resistant to force damage. That's 23 damage. He fires again, rolling an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This time dealing...
Is that me or you, bro?
25 damage total.
Ooh. Oh, weather turn. Okay. Nobody important.
Okay, that is Narenvain's turn. Delinar, it's your turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Make a con save.
Ooh, me?
Yes, this was supposed to happen at the end of your last turn.
I should just eat my
15.
strength poison.
That's
and then
just
go
enough.
back.
You're no longer poisoned.
Yes! Everybody, okay, I'm gonna stab you.
Truth is
Alright,
on the
let's see.
ceiling, 15 feet above you.
I'm gonna jump.
You're gonna jump 15 feet up.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You have no
I
idea.
have a plus
how
10 in
high
acrobatics.
I can fly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how the turntables. I
Tell
would
me
like
what.
to read.
If
Quiet so bad.
if Lady Nova is willing to use her reaction, I'll allow her to be your springboard.
I don't even know how to use reaction, so I'll be
You see, I use my reaction to use them as a springboard.
What is my reaction?
You get one reaction per round if someone incurs an opportunity attack.
I'm using my reaction to springboard you. I'm really strong.
Let's see if this works.
Okay,
Okay.
make a strength check.
Should I make an
That's-
acrobatics
Make an
check?
acrobatics check.
Yeah. Sweet. Ta-da.
19.
Okay, that's enough.
Man, I have to do like a pirouette on my way up.
What did you get?
A 27.
Okay. You know
It's
what?
going to be more than he's not even going to get sneak attack damage on this.
You know what? Both of you rolled well enough. I was looking for a 15 from you because
Okay.
it was 15 feet up.
Uh-huh.
And you, my goodness, you just go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
Yay! It may not have sneak attack damage, folks, but it.
No.
It
if
gets
you're-
sneak attack
If you're
damage.
attacking with advantage, you get sneak attack damage.
Oh!
Because
Does
the
a
dragon,
26 hit?
A 26 hits.
Okay, let me
dragon
just
had
see if
no
I crit.
there's no way he could have
No
expected
crit.
what occurred.
That's fair, yeah. It would be, in
It
essence,
would
a
be a
surprise
sneak attack.
attack.
If someone came spiraling at you, it'd be a sneak attack.
For 39 points
39 damage.
That was beautiful. It's like literally just going through the air.
Do you want to get out of restraint or do you want to get healed?
Okay, the dragon is bloodied. You fly through the air, you jab your dagger into its throat, and then on the way back down, you open a huge gash.
Catch you.
Good.
Nice.
I did use my short sword, so
I
I
don't
do
know,
not have
man.
to say I'm sorry.
How
No,
You
it's
did
fine.
use your dagger?
No, not
Oh no,
this
it's
time.
all damage.
No.
I thought. Because you said I
I
had to do
mean,
it if I had
the
to-
lowest
damage.
he's hurt.
Sorry.
I'm sorry!
I don't know if he's worth it
Sorry,
right
fall
now.
Yeah, if you want to med it,
Cool.
med it.
Alright.
More.
Chuth is going to use a legendary action to tail attack you.
Oh, me?
Yes, that's a 24 to hit.
Really stupid dragon. They hit me.
That is 15 bludgeoning damage.
I will just take that straight.
Okay. Lady Nova.
Can I get my Valkyrie up?
I'm really scared for the next.
Yeah, uses
Line
half
up.
its movement to stand up. So its fly speed becomes 45 now. And half your movement to mount it, so 50 feet from you.
Yes, and I think
It has 45 feet left to fly,
Or
so you
you.
can stand it up.
I
Were
can
you
get
going
to
to
the
say
dragon.
something?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well, meta is that it's more effective to break the restraint.
This dragon does not
To
flank
break the
anyone.
restraint. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
It's on the ceiling.
Yeah, just to get rid of the debuff.
In fact, it's on the ceiling because of you.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get this
I just
dragon.
feel like
Okay,
there's
you
no,
can
there's
attack.
literally nothing I can do if I'm just sitting there. If we're just
That one doesn't
upping my
hit.
health,
12.
I'm just gonna keep
That's a
getting my
miss.
health lowered. Nothing
Yeah,
Is
gonna
that
but
good
change.
attack?
it's easier to raise you from unconscious than to move.
25.
That's a hit.
Okay, okay,
So it's one of those little rules.
I see what you mean now, my snake.
He's min-maxing.
He's min-maxing right now.
16. 20 to start with.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna divine. Well, he's bloody. I'll divine smite at the 3rd level.
Okay.
One back.
Is this your last 3rd level slot?
That did it.
9. I don't roll
You don't re-roll Divine Smite damage.
10. 11. 11 divine smite.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to polearm master. I
Okay.
feel like it never really worked. Except that was a nat 20.
Oh, that's a crit!
So, 29 to hit.
Yes. I mean, it's a nat 20. So you go ahead and deal max damage and then roll the die. So 1d4 plus 5 or 4? What is it?
Oh,
Plus 4.
Okay.
even
So
more
8
exciting.
plus 1d4.
And then less so.
Wait, are you serious?
Okay.
Yeah.
That is 10 damage.
Lovely. Did you get the actual 20?
Pork in the oven.
Are you going to Divine Smite again?
Can I divine smite on a
Or
polearm
my-
master?
On any hit.
Why would anybody
I'll divine smite
work at
at
a
a-
hospital?
Second
No,
level.
right? Why is anybody?
Only foolish people.
Okay, so that's 3d8. So that's
Oh, and I get to max
24 plus whatever you get.
24
It's
plus.
been him this whole
A
time.
hospital seems like it's a bad place to work.
Terrible place to work. Just the
Hospitals
Plus
seem
17.
like they suck.
I don't know if
24
the
plus
other two
17.
hospital workers here care about what you're
I
saying.
don't think they do either. That's all I need is attention.
I know. I'm giving it to you.
It's fine. The little
Okay.
voice inside my head gives it to me when nobody else
Lady
does.
Nova
Just-
runs over to her Pegasus, helps it to its feet, jumps onto its back,
I don't know.
flying the Pegasus up toward the dragon. She slashes once across its neck with her glaive, deepening the wound from the rogue. Turns around, slashes again, it bounces off the scales. As it bounces back, she grips her glaive with both hands and
Doubles down.
jabs the shaft end into the wound, which then explodes with yellow divine light.
Oh,
As
you
Chuth, as his head is ripped from his body, he falls and boom, collapses against the tunnel floor. His area of effects disappear. Cody, can you lay down the dragon?
So now it is meta to it.
Nirenvain screams, "No!"
Am I right?
Jix, it's your turn.
Oh,
he's
dead! Oh my god, I forgot that the other guy was even part of this.
Were you hiding the whole time?
No, the narrative.
Well, like, now that the dragon's dead, Galen's gonna step out like, nice! I'm gonna attack
He's a,
You.
Sunbeam.
he was
Okay.
Are you serious? Oh, okay, just waiting.
He has to make a
have
Constitution
to
saving
scream.
throw.
That's a 14.
In case you
Okay,
die.
so he doesn't save.
Charge. Clear.
I need a bunch.
I don't think anyone's dealt damage to him.
No.
Like I said,
So
I
I'm
forgot
looking to
he
do a
was here.
bunch.
He's like, my dragon! We're like, you're here? We didn't know
Why
about
haven't
a
you?
dragon!
Well, he poisoned you and you. And he shot some arrows at you.
Spell. That's right, he did.
And he frustrated potions.
Yeah, he's a real boss. The dragon's dead boss.
Jeez, I need one more D8. Okay, there we go. Finally, enough D8s.
8
Nice.
more days.
Six
Potion to slay
D8s.
a god.
Do
Oh,
you think I could, like,
A beam
cut
of
some
brilliant
their
light
and turn them into
emerges,
Yes.
beats?
doing a
green
total
dragon
of.
wing
That looks like
with
1,
matching green
8,
dragon
16,
scale armor.
21, 27,
Oh.
28, 29, 30. 30 points of damage because it's 5 foot wide, 60 foot long.
Use my shield.
Emily, we're almost done. It
I
is-
texted Mitch. We're okay.
Okay, good.
And then run back.
Okay. He gets blasted by a Gallard gun from Vegeta. Chianti, it's your turn.
You're no longer restrained.
You are no longer restrained.
Yay! I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, make attacks.
The light is sunlight.
26.
That's a hit.
Good.
There you go,
Okay,
Flo. You can
D8.
ramp up here right at the
Yeah.
end.
Shut up.
Sorry, this is like the one time I've actually been able to deal damage.
Yeah. Clean up on aisle D. Get it? D for
So I decided to
dragon.
just roll for it.
Alright.
Okay, so that's gonna be 9, and then we're going to 0,
What time do you have?
another 5 on top of that, and oh shoot! As my bonus
Oh,
attack
also-
beforehand, can I throw Hunter's Mark on him?
Sure.
Okay, so beforehand I threw Hunter's Mark on him.
Said sure.
And that's gonna give me some extra damage here real quick.
He
Hold
said go
on.
for it.
He's like, I don't care.
He's gonna have to roll for poison as well. DC 14.
And
Con
another
save?
5 in damage.
Con save, Cody?
Yeah.
That's a fail.
He also takes 2d8 poison damage and becomes poisoned until the end.
Why don't you roll that? Oh, wait, no, sorry. You got a 16.
I like how you literally froze it in time. You're like, wait, did mine turn on?
I guess so.
Is 16 enough?
Yeah, DC 14.
Okay. The poison doesn't affect him. But I did get that damage. Your second attack?
That's weird.
Oh yeah, my second attack.
He's also blinded, by the way.
Oh,
The 20, 21.
21's a hit.
You guys remember that stupid dude? I didn't get why it was so funny. The one where
10,
it's like 9 plus 11 or something like that.
16 damage.
It's like 29, and like people are like,
Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Okay.
you got the wrong dance.
He's bloodied.
You remember that?
Oh, that
Wasn't
didn't
he
take
already
very much.
bloodied?
Potion seller.
I thought you said he was.
Was it
Oh,
my
wait, just
turn?
kidding. That was
It's
the
your
dragon.
turn.
Yeah, the dragon
Oh,
no longer has
I
it.
don't know why I can't.
Let's
defend
see
Hamster
if-
ball for you.
No, I can only cast that once is the problem. Why I'm so frustrated. Okay, no, we're gonna.
That's
Since
why
he,
I usually take more
since
passes.
he no longer has that legendary save, we're gonna just launch a bottle of poison at his head.
He fails.
It hits him in the head.
He's blind. He automatically fails the dex save.
He got hit with a ray of sunshine.
Wow. Wow. He's like,
Okay, that is 38 damage.
Jeez.
As shards of glass enter his face, and then the poison sets in.
yes.
No con save.
Well, I mean, he can make a con save if he survives.
He is so up.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Oh, that means two. Let's see here. 2d8 damage of poison. Ooh. Oh, that's only 5. So attack another 5 poison damage.
Okay, he's screaming in pain as shards of glass impale his face.
He is also poisoned.
And he is
And
poisoned.
blind.
Blind, poisoned, bloody. Anything else from you, potion seller?
I think that's enough of a payback. I know my potions are too strong for you.
Okay.
You literally can't talk.
He just like crawls out of his
He draws his short sword and he throws it on the ground. He throws his bow on the ground and he kneels and he screams, "I yield!"
Oh, that's
He
nice.
then falls onto his face and begins sobbing.
Is he wearing the mask right now?
Yeah, we'll
He is.
pull it off.
Can I have the mask since your dragon
It's
stole
my
my
turn
other
next.
We
mask?
have to
Sure.
give it.
We have to
We're
give it to the
out of initiative.
I forgot.
So can he cast the bubble now?
He used his spell slot. It's
I know,
gone.
I can't cast it no more.
Okay, you are out of initiative.
Let's kill him.
Talus the White will come out
Okay.
and rip the mask off his face.
A little damage.
It's fine.
Well, this is
He continues holding his face. He screams as you rip the mask off because there's a lot of glass embedded in it.
Yes, of course.
You shake the mask, all the glass falls off. The mask is undamaged. His face is not.
Toss the mask to Chianti. We'll still need that for later.
Where's Ingrid?
Okay.
She,
You have
on.
failed.
she literally
have-
flew off to join the
You
dragon.
have
War.
I
failed.
remember that, but
Tiamat.
never found him.
Nope.
Truth, not truth.
I do feel
I
bad.
leave him to you, and Talus the White will leave. In a huff.
Is there no
Yes.
board in here?
Hey, who's gonna help me pry these scales off?
Well, aren't you gonna deal with him?
Oh, am I
What to
supposed
do
to be
with it?
dealing with
Okay.
him?
I would have put him in a giant hamster ball.
Oh, yeah,
We
Hey.
should bring him back to the council.
I think we should.
Yo,
King Melandrak's gonna love that.
you
That's what
burnt pancake. What are you blubbering about?
My friend, my companion, Chuth.
You call that a friend and a companion, something that you're using as a living weapon? You're
He
a
was
pretty
my
crappy
friend.
Look, hey.
It's okay.
What a terrible
It's
friend
just-
you
And you
are.
killed him!
How about you let your friend get killed? This is your fault, sir.
I'm gonna say it right now, we need to lay down the truth for this guy.
Yeah. Sit down, because you can't handle the
I say
truth.
we bind him somehow and take him to the
He
council.
can't handle the truth.
Governor, what would you give
Yes, sir.
to restore life
Your
to
right hand
this-
goes numb.
Why is it doing anything?
What potions
Somebody kill
What
me!
would you give to restore life to this creature?
I would give everything.
Okay, but let me cut the leather out of the wings for my boots first. like prying off scales as fast as I can go. I want to make my dress, man. I just stick one under
I'm
it.
tempted to
Oh,
restore
that's
the dragon and have him swear
A
an oath
dragon
to
descale.
help us. I don't know if I trust him.
I don't trust him.
It's
Literally.
it's a common household tool. It's called a spoon.
Because I understand the bond of man and dragon.
Of the what? Oh, man,
At this point, you guys notice a small hoard of treasure in the corner of the room.
I'm going.
You're like
Sorry.
already. You've got your cheeks filled like a.
We should knock this guy
You
out.
can't
no
feel
matter
your right
what
hand.
he's
You're not concerned about that?
Knock him out or kill
I'm
him.
100%
I think we should just knock him
I
out.
want to bring him back to his dad.
Okay. You knock him unconscious, tie him up, remove his weapons. You
Fix
play with
this.
a green dragon mask.
That's it! What have you done?
I'm gonna hit him with a lesser restoration.
Slap it.
There's no effect.
Oh.
Is it the poison from the
Well.
chest?
It is a very peculiar poison that's infecting him.
Oh.
It's a love push?
It's not paralyzation. It's not poison. It's probably like a slot or something.
It's just your hand that's numb.
Uh-huh.
You guys ready for the treasure?
You're gonna turn into a frog person.
I can't. I have to go. But I would like some treasure.
Okay, I'll give the treasure to
Alright.
them. Let me just, you
Yeah,
guys
you get no
take
treasure.
Chuth's head. The Ettins and the cultists run away in fear. The elves are liberated and return to their villages. You go to the village of Aldith, Altend, where you turn Nerenvain over, where it is promised he will be given to his father. You also find Galen dead in his home.
Oh! Galen is
You can't be Galen anymore,
Why
man.
is Galen
It appears he died of poison. Oh, by the way, 30 minutes after your hand goes numb,
Yeah, tell me what.
how much HP do you have?
Hey, now you beat me. I have 111 total, 65
self-inflicted
left.
poison?
You have how much left?
I had 65. Yeah.
You take 27 poison damage, and your hand turns invisible.
I didn't take.
Do you want me to
any
deal with
damage.
that?
Yeah, could you do something?
You have to eat granola.
First, lesser restoration. Boom.
No,
Is
they
that
already
good
tried
enough?
that.
It doesn't work.
I already
Okay.
tried that.
Oh, well, you could have told me.
I'm sorry.
But yes, you turn over Nerenvain, you claim the Green Dragon Mask. Let's see.
Did Galen poison himself?
Greater restoration.
It
Then.
would seem that he did.
Wait, can I investigation check that?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Guys, help me.
11.
Greater restoration.
He imbibed some
I wonder if that
poison himself.
Does
Not sure where he got the poison.
Does greater
Not dragon
restoration
poison.
work?
They should give you poison.
Maybe.
Your hand slowly returns. You begin to feel it again. Over the next few hours, it does return to visibility. But the threat to the Misty Forest is ended,
Yay.
and as you return to the village, you all long rest, and you level up again.
Yay!
So-
Will you tell us our treasure next time then?
I can tell you now. I just wanted to
See ya.
catch Emily with that
Have
one.
a good night.
Potion
Night.
seller admits to providing Galen an opportunity to see his wife again.
Jeez.
The way
Wow.
Everything
All
I
you
did
do
to
is
keep him
just
alive.
so
I did.
brutal.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I opened a trap.
Oh, yeah, the needle trap. Yeah, it's really interesting.
But I am completely not invisible.
No, but it would have done twice as much damage if you failed the save. It becomes numb in 30 minutes, then transparent an hour later. After another 2 hours, the affected area painfully returns to normal as the victim takes 6d8 poison damage.
Ow.
If the saving throw has failed, same thing happens, except you take 12d8 poison damage.
That's deadly, dude.
Yeah.
But it was a long burner.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready for treasure?
Yes, please.
There's a small hoard in Chuth's lair containing 10 gold bars from Baldur's Gate, worth 50 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Where is somebody? Does
I've
somebody
got
get? Okay, and then
I'm
you're gonna
usually
tell
the
us
guy.
what we get. Okay.
10 platinum pieces,
Platinum.
120 gold pieces, 2,400 silver pieces, and 8,000 copper pieces.
Wow, jeez.
Yeah.
Calm down, buddy.
Wow, I gained quite the thing at level 15.
What was your thing you gained?
Resistance to acid and poison damage.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
immunity to poison condition.
That would have been nice.
And I can now cast Greater Restoration and Heal without expending a spell slot.
Heal?
Without preparing the spell
The
and
video I
without
sent
you.
material components.
Heal?
Where the guy
Only does
goes out
70
to the
healing?
road
I don't know how
or
much it does,
ranger
but
or
that's a spell.
whatever, or
Heal
warrior,
is a
and he's like,
lot.
I'm just gonna go out and do all my quests. And his friend's like, okay, I'll just.
do
be
that.
Alright,
right
that all
back.
the treasure?
This is the
Yes.
And then he comes
No
back and
potions?
he's like glowing.
No
and green.
potions,
He's
no
like,
magic
"Yes, I
items."
can actually,
He's a
turn
poor dragon.
whatever into whatever by thinking about him. There it is. And he's like,
That's,
oh,
oh my
I got
gosh,
you, I
yes.
got-
Are you sure it said
I have
heal?
a rope.
That's what it says.
Are you using
Alright,
D&D
hang on.
Beyond?
Yeah, you do. Huh?
I could double check that, but
Chemical Mastery. You can cast Greater Restoration and Heal without expending a spell slot.
Once per day.
I have to go because
Once every long rest, yeah.
Once per day. Heal. A surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points.
Nice.
The
Alright,
spell
guys.
also ends blindness, deafness, and any disease affecting the target.
Well, that's going into the ultimate potion.
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. My stomach is going to explode.
Alright, have a
So-
good
I have
night.
to go back to work.
Well done, guys.
Aw.
Yeah, me too. I have to go play Celesta.
Yes, lost it.
Yes, it's a good one.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
You managed to get your hands on another Wyrmspeaker mask.
Ooh. I wonder if it's something we can just.
Hey, Saturday.
Saturday. We'll
Okay.
play with this group again Saturday.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Paul this week then.
Okay.
I'll just let him know. See you guys.
Mr. Paul. See ya.
Thank you.
So resistance against poison, acid, and immunity to the poison condition.
I have to go.
So I don't even need that ring no more.
That is a lot of. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of stuff.
Yes, and I have access to 5th level spells, so I need to update the ultimate potion list.
You know what the spellcasters get? They get access to 8th level spells.
That's gonna be good.
2 more levels, and they'll have access to 9th level spells. You guys will be casting Wish and Blade of Disaster and Meteor Swarm.
Ooh, well, those are classics. Definitely classics.
Alright, let me end this recording.